place is about to blow. Look around, what do you see? I see the wolves at bay coming after me. Oh, 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 get ready for the war. They're coming now, yeah, they're right outside the door.
It fell off.
Did it?
Yeah.
That's terrible. Hi, welcome to Fleeting Hope. It's chaos as always. We have everybody here.
Yeah!
Occasion.
Yeah, the AI decided he's spiffed up tonight.
For those in the Spotify, I just came back from somebody who had to dress up, suit and tie and everything, so I decided just to pop in, dressed to the nines for the night.
Good job.
Yeah.
Good job. Anyways, real quick announcements before we get into the chaos.
The chaos is always that we do. Hello, everybody. Welcome to tonight's session. If you are listening to us on the Spotify, thank you so much for tuning in. We upload every Tuesday the actual sessions, and then every Friday the recaps as well. So make sure you're following on Spotify if you're not already, just so that you can get caught up if you miss anything during the sessions. We also have our Things to Get Me wish list, as well as our PayPal donation link that go through the chat throughout the entire stream. So if you feel like giving a little bit more and helping us improve the set, helping us make quality and content a little bit better, just give a look at one of those, and we appreciate you guys helping us out. We also are now officially on TikTok and YouTube. So you guys can follow us there as well. All socials, Spotify, YouTube, and TikTok are all just Fleeting Hope. TikTok is Fleeting Hope DND. I'm pretty sure, right, Alex?
Yes.
Yeah. So make sure you follow us on all our platforms. We have a beacon link that have you set up through the chat yet?
I haven't set up in chat yet, but
yes. Check our Spotify, check our YouTube. The beacon link should be there where you can find all those links, as well as some links to our personal players' accounts as well.
Or Twitter. It's
Twitter.
on our Twitter. I put it on our Twitter.
It is on our Twitter as well. And then lastly, but certainly not least, we're affiliate now. I'm going to announce it one more time. We've reached affiliateship thanks to you awesome viewers and you amazing community members that have been here and supporting us. So thank you so much. We have some fun channel points. We have one emote right now because we're currently working on trying to get more. We're going to have a Discord soon. And all sorts of other fun stuff. But thank you again for helping us get to affiliate. We look forward to an even brighter and further future with you guys and some more exciting things.
Yes.
Nice.
Give me.
That was beautiful timing.
With those announcements out of the way, last we left off, the party, after some very brief lessons in manners and how to go about in the Feywild, you all stepped through the gate and began following the lead of Arechi, who was starting to pick up the trail of where to go. In this alien plane of existence that is brighter and more vibrant and full of life than your own home, you traversed without issue for 2 days, give or take, of travel, and had bedded down after noticing the sea of glass on the horizon. A massive, what looks like just a horizon of broken glass in front of you. As y'all bedded down for the night, had worked on some stuff, completed a spell, did a little smoke, and dipped in and out of the bubble while having conversations. But you all eventually found sleep. Is anyone taking watch, or are y'all just all crashing in the dome?
I think watch would be a good idea.
Well, we're in a dome that's shrouded and covered and protected. Nothing can come in.
That
to this
plus the
dome.
Reggie can single.
The only thing that can come in and out of this dome is a god. As we
Okay,
discussed
sure.
before.
I mean, we're in a magical Fey land full of magical beings stronger than we are, but sure. Okay.
I think we should.
I can take watch. If it's-
Yeah.
Okay, so who's taking
Yeah,
watch?
I'll be able to do her.
Okay, so Zem and Belwin, both of you go ahead and just make perception checks for me.
Perception, you got it.
Somebody's gonna be up for the first watch, but he's not gonna be paying.
We're starting off with a 17.
17, nice.
Who rolled a 14?
Copy. It's a good roll on Hooter's part.
I rolled a 25.
Nice.
25.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you can.
Okay.
If you want to have a perception check for him as well.
Yay.
But you said you're not paying attention, so
I'm not paying
you're not
attention.
looking through his eyes,
Nope.
I imagine.
Saywell's just doing his own thing. Remember his shit. Perception is 21
21.
21.
for Saywell.
All right.
Do something for me. Yep.
So, Belwin and Zem, the two of you, are keeping an eye from inside the dome. I imagine Hooter's doing a fly around above.
He could be doing that in a combination of just like, are there trees around?
Yeah, there's a entire canopy of woods around you.
Okay, yeah. It could be a mixture of like, kind of like surveying as well as just like seated up in a branch somewhere.
Okay. And I imagine Saywell's just keeping an eye on the ground around.
He's gonna stay in the dome and just kind of. He's just gonna do the little weasel thing and just kind of like.
Just run in circles around the dome.
Yeah, he's just looking out.
Yeah? No? Alright. So the rest of you all get to sleep. Those of you taking watch, keeping your eyes peeled. Your watch goes without issue. If there's anything y'all'd like to do during that.
Sorry, I was distracted for a second.
No, you're good.
Um,
Y'all's watch goes unimpeded.
We good.
and is like the kind of glass sea still like visible in the night sky?
Yeah, the time of day has not changed. For your entire
okay.
the entire duration of you being
So,
here,
like-
it
Okay,
has remained at a constant sunset.
We can still see it.
right, gotcha. Is there any way I could kind of like focus in on like what it is and kind of discern more information about it?
About the
Yeah, just from like, yeah.
you know what? Make either an Arcana or History check.
We are gonna do. Let me pull my sheets.
Actually, Arcana or Nature.
Arcana either way. That's a 15.
15.
So not good, not bad, but not fantastic.
Yeah. I mean, growing up, your mother had always told you, and all of your siblings, stories of fairies and where they come from. And,
Mhm.
you know, growing up, you thought they were all just that, was just stories, until eventually you started meeting people that were from your storybooks and realized that maybe they're not just stories. I mean, you don't know much more than the Sea of Glass being one of the major bodies of water
Okay.
that's talked about in a lot of these stories. It is water, as far as the stories say. But it resembles that of, like, the waters are this greenish, clear coloration that when they crash over each other look like shards of glass crashing into each other.
Gotcha.
But that's all from your stories.
All right. Other than that, just watch kind of goes. At
Okay.
least in Belwin's perspective, watch kind of goes.
Yeah. Kaylinn, keep track. You have inspiration. I gave you inspiration through channel points for that swish earlier. When you threw your trash.
Oh.
Now we have party advantage.
So no, it's individual inspiration. So you have advantage on a single D20 roll at any point during the session.
Okay.
Yep.
Bet.
There was also party advantage.
There was party advantage, was
I
there?
think that, yeah.
Oh, I didn't notice
That's
it.
what I was talking about.
Okay,
Yeah, that's what he was referencing.
sorry, I did not see that. I'm trying to keep track. There it is. Oh gods. Anyways, y'all's watch goes unimpeded. Are y'all waking anyone up for second watch, or you see Tomay is still awake? By the way, he's just nose deep in his book.
I'm writing shit.
I mean, maybe you wake up.
I'll walk over to Tomay and be like, hey buddy,
Yeah,
I'm thinking about getting some shut eye. You mind taking a watch for a little bit?
yeah, Sariwell's taking watch with it. He's got it covered.
You see a little silvery weasel just running circles on the inside of the dome.
All right. And
I can stay up for a little bit longer and just make sure that everything's fine.
Sounds good. Appreciate it.
But in the few times we've stayed here, I mean, the only thing that's ever broken through here is literally, oh, what was her name? The Wild Mother.
Yeah. Still, like, you just
Aurora?
never know.
Yeah, he doesn't remember. He's like,
Oh wait.
Yeah.
I even be there.
So,
You're asleep.
all right.
Never mind.
In any case, I'm tired. Gonna get some shut eye.
Yeah.
Do
go
you
to sleep.
conk out in the dome?
Yeah. And you were saying you were waking someone up?
I was going to try to wake up Aurora for next watch.
Okay. She's just snoring away.
Can I, I was gonna say, can I see if I wake up?
Yeah?
She's a hard one to wake up.
Aurora?
You know what? What we'll do is
My bad.
make
Oh.
a persuasion check and make an insight check with disadvantage.
Oh, shit.
I have Shadow. Think it's a game and try and chase.
You're currently asleep.
No, Shadow.
Yeah, you can't give commands while you're asleep.
Oh man.
You've got to be conscious to give a
Shadow
command.
has free will.
What was it?
Insight with disadvantage. So you roll twice, take the
Skill.
lowest.
It's towards the bottom. In the middle there.
I
Actually.
mean,
Sorry.
Benny sure as hell could.
Yeah, okay. Disadvantage though, so roll 2, take the lower number.
9. 8.
Total of 8.
8
12.
plus 4.
So 12.
Yeah.
What'd you get for your...
Yeah, shit.
You're sleeping away. You're in your head space right now, just like posted up on a tree, hanging out, having the time of your life.
I left a little bit of a tree bark in there just for Aurora.
Yeah, and you watch one of the branches,
Smoke it.
one of the branches from the tree in your mind, like comes over and just starts poking you in the arm. And you're just like, what the hell? And then you wake up.
Fuck!
Aurora, would you mind taking next watch? Sure. To make sure nothing scares us, takes us by surprise, you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we don't know what the fuck we are.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Well, good night.
Right.
Yeah. So, Tomay and Aurora, are you just having Sayuel look?
Yep.
Okay. Roll for Sayuel and then make a perception check for me. For y'all's watch.
Plus 8. Actually,
That didn't even make it into the tray.
That didn't even. Great.
Pick a different one.
fuck! 8 plus 5.
13.
13? Okay. Okay.
Terrible.
Not horrible.
Not terrible, but not like great.
Alright. So yeah. You, Tomay and Aurora, you guys don't notice anything out of the ordinary during y'all's watch. The fire is starting to get a little lower.
I'll take the time to reset it.
Okay. So 10 minutes of y'all's watch, Tomay resets the dome. Is there anything y'all are doing during y'all's watch?
So, every time Sayuo passes, I just kind of give like one of those like cat walking pass, like just hand brush
Yeah.
pets. Just every time.
Yeah, where they just run under.
Mm.
Yeah.
Every once in a while.
Did you get a new screen?
Oh.
Way off.
Fucking second, what?
Gavin got a new screen for his campaign,
Oh, okay.
and he and I worked out an agreement that we'll be using the same screen because there's not really much behind here that we need to hide.
New screen?
Oh yeah, new screen. It's hard to see under my nameplate here.
Yeah.
Sorry, that
No, you're good.
hella distracted me.
You're good.
What
But-
were we talking about?
At
You're doing
some
very
moments,
good.
Sayuel's gonna
Oh, yeah.
like run up, like just do a circle in Aurora's lap, and then hop off and continue running.
Yeah, the little silvery ferret or weasel.
He's a weasel,
Weasel.
but
Got it. So the little silvery weasel comes running up in your lap, does a couple laps, and then run off. And like every time he does this little lap on this one round on your lap before sprinting off, it disturbs Bandit, and Bandit like gets tossed around a little bit and then tries to go back to sleep, and then get tossed around a little bit and goes back to sleep.
Poor Bandit.
It is chaotic in that moment. But y'all's watch goes unimpeded. Are y'all
Correct.
passing off for a final watch? Because Tomay, you still have yet to go to sleep.
he's going to sleep.
Okay. Not even passing off for a final watch.
He's gonna like have Sayuel go, and he's gonna jump on Robert.
Okay.
He's just gonna go, and like Sayuel's gonna try to wake him up
Okay.
and show that like using Sayuel's best intentions, like show that they're asleep. Somebody needs to watch.
Yeah. So, Robert, you're sleeping away. And you feel a small creature begin to like crawl on you, very gently. And you kind of like one eye open, like what the fuck, and see a silver weasel just at your face. Look back over. Look back at you. Look back over.
Very prim and proper. He kind of like sits on his hind
Yeah.
legs.
Faint little whining from the propulsor of my hands starts dying down, and I go, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just Sayuel.
So I'll get up, I'll get my coffee.
Okay. And
Oh,
Aurora.
can I see from outside? Can I see from inside the dome?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can see outside of it.
Nothing can see in, but we can see out.
Cool.
It's a
So I'll just,
one-way
like, sit
one-way
there.
wall.
I'll just sit there, have Hooter look one way, I'll look the other.
Sounds good.
Sayuel's still gonna just.
Okay. Aurora, you've slept enough if you don't want to go back to sleep. If you do want to pass off watch, you can. What you doing? This is at
Stay
like
awake.
4 hours until everyone should be waking up.
Yeah, I'll stay awake.
Okay. Yeah.
What am I doing? I don't know.
So Robert, if you could, you roll for yourself and roll for Hooter for perception. And then Aurora, if you want to make a perception check as well. If you want to make a perception check for Sayuel.
All right. So
Woo!
Robert
14
rolled
plus
a
8.
19, and Hooter rolled 21.
Good. All right.
Dick.
And what'd you get, Aurora?
14 plus 8.
14 plus
22.
8, 22.
18.
18. Good rolls. Good rolls. The rest of the watch goes by unimpeded, and the energy of the forest has never really died down. There's no like cyclical sleep schedules to these creatures.
Chaotic babies.
Yeah, it's a little chaos here, but watch goes by unimpeded. Tomay, you and Belwin are literally the two to wake up at the exact same time, and then the three of you following that.
Do I see them wake up?
I don't know. Do y'all have any indication that you wake up?
So May just kind of wakes up and just starts stretching a little bit, just as normal, like.
I'm gonna whip around and be like,
Well,
what?
Bella, like, kind of readjusts the arm and make sure it's, all good. Stretches a bit.
That's a very excited welcome in the morning.
I've been up since. What time was I awake from?
I don't know, depending on the time that I went to bed and when we
Been up
started.
for a couple hours.
Yeah,
It's been roughly.
Four
What I've
hours.
known.
It's been 4 hours.
4 hours.
That was
Been
a
about-
good sleep.
Well, and you were awake for before then too.
So at 8 hours. He's been awake for 8 hours.
Rough 7-8 hours. Yeah.
Yeah. You've been roughly awake for about 7 to 8 hours.
I'm going to
By the
wait
way,
for 72 hours.
He's gonna pull up. He's gonna pull out his book and he's gonna mark for the night's sleep.
Okay.
Well, not his book. He's gonna pull out his paper.
Yep.
He's hiding the book still.
That was a good sleep.
You all wake up. The dome is still up because you reset it.
All right, we got another few hours on the dome here, so if you guys want to take your time getting ready for the morning and everything, we have a little bit more shielded
Take, like,
protection.
Let's make some food.
That's a good idea. I'm also gonna, just drink some water from the little camelback straw.
We have jerky.
Wake up a bit
Yeah.
more.
You have, yeah, we do have that turkey.
Yeah, everyone has 3 pounds of jerky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't gotta really make anything there, Kaylinn. We just gotta eat.
Okay,
y'all-
let's eat.
Y'all got jerky to survive off of, and I believe some of y'all still have rations too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So as far as food is concerned, y'all are
actually, yeah,
good.
that's
Y'all are
fair.
chilling.
Yeah. Alright. Hey, Zen.
Oh yeah.
Tomay's gonna kind of like walk over to Zen, kind of sit on whatever patch of grass is right next to them.
Yeah.
Hey, did you get any further in that book?
Oh, I read probably a chapter or two. So it's really good.
I've never had anyone to talk to about.
Oh, I love reading, especially these types of books. So I'm excited.
Just wait until you see what Jessica does.
It's
It gets, interesting.
I might have to read it very, very thoroughly on my next watch.
Yes.
Leviathan's just slowly chewing, just
Just like
scared of what the book
Yeah,
is.
just let me know whenever you
Eyes
get to
wide.
chapter 5, because that's when shit really goes.
Who's Jess?
Gotcha. I will.
Who's Jessica?
Who's Jessica?
Yes.
We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't
We don't know. Well,
We know. Well, Tomay knows.
Yeah, I'll find out. Right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So
No, it's cheese curd.
Oh, okay. I've never had a cheese.
any morning preparations and eating that y'all need to do, y'all can do. You have time.
Presentation.
Yep.
Clean up.
I can't do it.
Tomay cleans himself up.
Classic way of cleaning up.
Oh, I think he's not wearing his corset, so he's still just like, this is weird.
Yeah. Zem just like pats herself off.
Presentation.
We're good.
Just a little bit presentation.
You
There
you
you go.
dance your hair around and see a hand pass in front of you, and all the dirt just comes off.
Thank you.
Of course.
I
We
can
gotta make sure we all look good. Especially here, we have no idea who we're gonna meet.
Nah, we're fine.
I can do that too. Presentation, Kaylinn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Prestidigitation's a little patch of the dirt on the floor.
It's just deep fried cheese.
Wait, what would happen if I
Cheese
did
curds
that?
are.
That's it.
What is the intention behind it?
And just to like clean up the dirt in front of me?
It's dirt.
How do you clean dirt?
Hold on, you know what? You know what? Hold on.
Clean dirt.
Hold on.
Her sister was a witch.
So you watch Leviathan, Prestidigitation Kaylinn, and then Prestidigitation just a little patch of grass in front of him. And you watch the patch of grass, like some of the dirt comes off, and then you watch it wiggle, and then a few more patches of grass around it start wiggling,
I made it happy.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
and eventually a 10-foot radius, all inside the dome, the grass is just wiggling.
I made it happy.
What the fuck?
I mean, I think that means we got on its good side.
The grass.
I'm a host.
Start petting the grass.
Starts petting the grass.
You want bones? Give it just a bone, just put it in the dirt.
Ooh.
I got it.
Ooh.
Wait, what if we crush up the bones?
You stick the bone in,
Fertilizer.
and you watch almost like the grass grab it, and like the earth starts curling over itself, swallowing the bone.
I think it likes
fuck
it.
just happened?
No, we need to get away from that.
Are we good to be standing on this ground right now?
I don't like
Can I
that.
discern like
I
what's
don't-
going on? Try to like figure out like
Yeah, can I
what
figure it
kind of
out?
response is this?
Make a nature or arcana check.
Yay! Ooh. Yeah, Tomay don't know shit.
Wait, me too.
I was
Am I
about
allowed to
to
make
check,
an arcana?
but
If anyone wants to try and discern,
Okay.
go ahead.
I got it. 10.
Well, hold on, we'll get
Nature.
numbers once everybody's rolled.
Alright.
nature or what?
Nature or arcana.
Oh, and I get advantage because it has to do with the Fae.
Yep. Because you're
You always
in
have
the
advantage.
Feywild.
Yes,
Holy
pretty much.
blood,
Good
my
job.
God.
For certain things. No.
For specific
Sure.
things. Y'all can run into a normal human in here. People get lost in here all the
I
time.
forgot we had
Bucket.
party advantage.
You're on a
Can I,
dice
can, I,
trail.
can I use that?
On a nature.
why couldn't you give me that fucking shit
I'll allow it.
before?
Okay. Yeah.
Just keep in mind, he no longer has a...
Natural 20.
Okay.
It was worth it.
It was
Worth
worth it. Natural 20.
You also have inspiration, so you can choose to just re-roll if you wanted to.
Just
But-
now or late? Can I do
You
it?
can choose to do it now.
I'll keep trying.
That's the thing about inspiration. You don't have to be like, I'm gonna use inspiration and then roll. You roll and then choose to use inspiration.
I'll keep trying.
Well, how many times can I do it?
Once this
Okay.
session.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. So you got a natural 20 for a total of
28.
10.
for Arcana or
Arcana.
Arcana. Aurora, was yours Arcana or Nature?
They're both free, so.
Okay.
Nature.
Okay.
Yes.
Robert,
An arcana of 24.
Belwin,
An arcana of 18.
Zem,
13 for either one.
Kaylinn.
15 for Arcana.
God, one a little higher than I did, and I had advantage.
So those of you who rolled above a 20 know that you shouldn't be in any danger depending on the region you're in. Right now you should be safe. They just look happy. The rest of you have no idea what's going on.
Cool.
Oh,
Can
can
you
someone,
freaking
can
the fuck
anyone
out?
explain what the fuck just happened there?
We're okay. We're not in
No,
danger.
no.
It's happy.
More or
Yeah,
less.
yeah,
Aurora,
yeah.
calm down.
They just swallowed the
It's
whole
just
ass
normal.
fucking bone,
Okay.
Bobby.
They're happy. They're,
It's
they're
okay.
full now.
It's
They're
okay.
happy.
From
Well, who's full?
The ground.
Who's ball? Whose ball?
Anyways.
I played baseball.
Everyone should know it seems okay. If it wanted to harm us, it would have done it in our sleep. So,
It's a good boy.
oh my fucking god.
Okay.
It just continues doing its
I just
wiggling.
don't trust it.
Drop
I'm
shield.
just
What
gonna
if
take your
it
word for it.
attacks
Drop
us?
the dome.
Is fair. You
Just
should
move
not
one of the
trust
stones
start
from
anyone.
the
I trust
fireplace.
Grassy.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
yeah. As y'all are saying all this, the dome around you.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I gotta pee.
Well, that's our cue to go.
No, seriously.
This is a very chaotic session. I love it.
Don't hurt Grassy.
Okay, we're not going to. But we do have to leave Grassy here if it is restrained to this one area.
Is it restrained?
What if
No
it's like a
fucking
hive mind type
move.
thing?
Oh, because
Like, what if-
again, this isn't our world, but when in our world you can pot a plant
Yeah.
and take it with you.
You know, the Fae is completely different, and
That's
I
why I'm
don't
asking.
exactly
What if
remember
it's like
getting
a hive mind
biology
type
lessons.
deal where it's like
so-
another patch of grass like remembers this because it's all like the same collective thing.
I'm
Is there any way
hoping
to
so.
ask the grass?
Grassy, do you want to come with me?
It still just sits there wiggling.
Here,
Does anyone have speak with plants?
Here, I'll put 2 bones on the grass right now.
Aurora
Like,
is back,
get
motherfucker.
this one if you want to come with. Get this one if you don't. So left is yes, right is no.
Okay.
Both.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Wait, what's going on?
Well,
He's trying to ask
+0
Grassy
persuasion, so-
if Grassy wants to come with us.
Damn, that was a nat 20.
Ooh.
You could have used your advantage and made it a straight roll.
See the grass?
Could have.
You could have.
I could have, yeah, I know.
Oh, did you throw it?
No, I accidentally didn't mean to.
11 total?
Did you?
11
you have-
total?
I don't have any persuasion.
Oh,
You have 0 in persuasion?
Yeah.
Damn.
What were the options again? Left was what?
Left is yes, right is no.
You watch the right bone begin to sink into the dirt.
No!
I mean, I guess that answers our question.
Okay,
What was it?
yes.
What was the question and what was the answer?
If it
He
was
asked if the grass wants to come with us.
Do you pick the other bone up?
Why?
no.
Okay,
You
it
can
starts
have
to
that
swallow
one.
the other bone.
You can have that one. It's okay, I'm just gonna lay on the grass. Feel like I'm gonna miss you.
All right. Well, we should probably get going.
Yeah, let's,
Off the grass.
let's go. And I like kind of tug on Leviathan's arm, like, let's go, buddy, come on.
Get up.
We don't want to
My
get
grass.
eaten.
My grass.
What did I roll?
An 8. That was cool though.
My grassy.
We're just like tugging Leviathan behind us. Me and Sim both just come on.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I lead the way.
And I'm just like pointing at you when I'm talking. I'm just like, what the fuck?
I imagine the marching order is like Belwin and Robert are
It's
up with
grass,
Kaylinn.
exactly.
Me and
It
Zim
shouldn't
are
even be
pulling
alive.
Leviathan. He's facing
The
the other
most
way,
you should do
and
is-
Grace, Aurora, is standing there in front of him at the tail end, just giving him a lecture as we're pulling him.
Okay.
I was
So-
just like,
That's what I imagine.
Are we gonna go?
Yeah, y'all are. I imagine
Yeah,
y'all
we're
are all
going.
moving at this
We're
point.
fucking going.
Alright, come on.
Hey.
Come on, you big lug, come on.
Yeah. So survival check, if you wouldn't mind, for leading the way, and then who's rolling the D100?
Can
I want
yeah,
it.
I
I've
already
never
did.
done it.
Then you do it.
Yeah, I did it the
Oh,
first
shit.
time,
What's
so
that?
I
I'm
did it
out.
the second
I've
time.
never done it either. It's too nice.
It's these two here. Grace, you'll find one that looks like
Ten
this.
dice.
You find one that looks like this. Find these two.
17.
So
17, alright.
Spaceship and
Diamond.
Spaceship and spaceship.
Just one has two numbers versus one. There you go. There's one of them.
There it goes.
Anyway, I don't even know where
It's
it
gone
went.
now.
Okay, here, I got you.
It just ran
Okay.
away.
There's one, and there's two. There you go. Roll those.
Ew, they're both magic.
Robert, if you'd like to roll a perception check for Hooter, because I imagine you still
Nope,
got him
you
out.
needed the other one. You could do this.
And if you want to make a perception
Yeah,
check
there you
for Shadow, you're more than welcome to.
Give me a second.
She says, "Hold up. We dumped all the dice out. Now we got to put them all back."
I gotta clean up my mess, okay?
Hey, at least you're a responsible
Hey,
adult.
we
we clean up after our messes.
Well,
Because we're respectful in this house.
fuck.
Sorry.
Well, no, you're good. I've been trying to say something, but I keep fucking up. While all this is going on, my mouse Miska is gonna ride on my shoulder.
Okay, and that the mouse does.
What was perception again? It's
Y'all ready for this?
Wisdom.
plus 0.
Oh wow!
91!
91, yeah.
Okay.
Not bad.
14.
So we don't know
Okay.
what the fuck it is, because he's probably randomized.
You said your mouse's name was Miska?
Miska.
Miska.
Miska, Mickey Mouse.
That's what I was
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly
I was gonna like jump between people's legs or on the path.
from Mickey
Okay,
Mouse.
is he keeping an eye?
That's
No,
awesome.
he's just having fun now. I told him just to have fun for the morning.
Okay. So we had a 17 for the survival.
Yes.
We had a 91 on the D100. And then what did we roll for Hooter and what did we roll for Shadow?
15 or 14. Sorry.
Tutor was a 19.
Copy.
Okay. You know what would be hilarious if Benny was just on top of my head?
Okay. I imagine he probably is. That or he's riding Peaches.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's one or the other.
Wait, is it another mouse?
Nope.
No,
Squirrel.
I was about to be like, oh my gosh, make friends.
Okay, so y'all continue following.
Yes, dude.
Y'all continue following Kaylinn's lead. Which you're starting to pick up direction here a little bit. You're starting to understand it a little bit. With the forest being around you, you're feeling more at home than you were before. Of course, everything around you is still alien.
Yeah.
And as y'all are walking through this forest, y'all are seeing all sorts of different flowers of variable shape and size and color. You are seeing mushrooms growing on decaying trees of oranges and purples and pinks. It's almost too colorful everywhere you look. To some of you know that's because it's extremely dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of pretty.
In you know,
Almost
poisonous animal type of
too
way, yes.
pretty. Almost
Yeah, too pretty.
Too pretty.
Yeah, too pretty.
Yeah, I agree with him. Too pretty.
It's too pretty.
Oh, this is the Feywild. Didn't we all learn that it's just kind of like this?
We also
mean,
learned that plants and almost everything
I
in here will
remember,
try
I
to fuck
remember a
with
couple
us.
stories from mom about from my mother about the stuff like this, and there's typical themes of things seemed a bit too good to be true, too beautiful, even for Feywild standards. It's usually not the best thing in the entire world, and I don't know. I've always thought there was just stories, but now that I'm seeing everything with my own 2 eyes.
So you're telling me that we just follow closely to Kaylinn, make sure we don't step off whatever path she's leading us.
Yeah. Yes.
Nothing's ever
Yes,
as it seems
exactly.
here.
I
You're not
was gonna just
touchy,
follow
anything.
Kaylinn. Just
Yeah.
No touchy
Regardless.
touchy.
The most I'm touching are these two things. And he holds up his paper and his pencil.
Fantastic. You're doing a great job. Keep it up.
Belwin and Aurora, I need you two to both make dexterity checks for me.
Dexterity checks or saves?
Dexterity checks.
Checks. You got it.
Excuse me. Oh, that's what I'm asking. Dexterity? Nice.
That skills.
Natural 20.
Abilities.
Ability.
Natural.
Nice.
Natural 20.
Abilities.
Nice.
Do you need a total?
Yeah, what's the total? Just,
Total is 25.
Okay, I missed the thing, but it's a 17, so I'm happy.
Plus
Plus
3.
3.
Dirty.
So a dirty 20. Cool. So,
Let's go.
Belwin and Aurora, you two both see along the path that y'all are walking, y'all are probably going to end up stepping on some of these orange mushrooms growing along the path. And both of you react quick enough to stop Leviathan and Robert from stepping on these mushrooms.
I just I imagine I'm either like alongside Robert, and I'm just like oh shit, I'm just kind of pulling back.
Yeah, Robert, you get yanked back. Leviathan, you get yanked back as well as
Can I actually
Aurora's
push
behind
him?
you. Okay, sure. Yeah, no, you get pushed.
I'm just gonna push you.
Like into them.
No.
Like, away from them. Away from them.
I was oh no.
I was like, alright, get ready for combat.
Yep, we're ready.
As all the commotion's happening, the rest of you take in what's going on and see they just narrowly stop them from touching something, just as y'all were telling them not to.
Grassy?
Good job, Robert.
This shit ain't grassy!
Grassy's about an hour or so back that
I
way.
miss Grassy.
Levi, look at me. We do not touch anything that is a super bright color. Okay? I know a lot of it is colorful. Stop it! I know I'm super colorful. Stop.
I mean, you
That
can
was kind of a
touch
good
her.
Hey, yo.
In that wrestling match a few days ago.
What now?
Is he still walking, just marking besides that in passing?
Yeah.
Oh dear. Alright, well, keep going. Do not touch. You're
Except
here.
He would love Grassy.
Not Bobby yet. I knew someone stepped in that. I didn't mean to pull you too hard.
I appreciate you, man.
Of course.
Yeah, you all continue on. Eventually, the forest gives way to a rocky, jagged shoreline. And you can see now, Belwin, the image that you had in your mind from your childhood stories, a rolling sea of greenish, crystal clear water that at the peaks and crashes of the waves that don't go with a single direction, but instead just dance around randomly. It looks like shards of glass colliding into each other constantly in different places. The way the light reflects and refracts off of it.
Do we all see this?
Yeah.
Take a second to take the moment and be like,
Yeah.
oh, duh.
So
Look
I
at
know
that.
So I know it looks like it's glass whenever it hits. Is it actually going to cut us if we walk through the water?
I want to step on it.
Let me.
According
So-
to the
Can I-
stories-
Can I just fall?
You are on
It's
a cliffside that overlooks this shoreline. It's about a 50-foot drop.
Never mind.
Yes, there.
May I make an info check on that? On his question.
What was the...
I asked it, I know that it looks like it's glass, but if
Wow.
we were to walk through the water, is it actually going to cut us?
I guess while Zem is doing the info check, just I think according to stories it's just water, but I don't know for sure.
Go ahead and roll me a history or nature check.
Can I just jump in it? Is this a
It's a 50-foot drop.
You will die.
Never mind.
But you're
Especially your fragile butt.
you can cliff dive if you want.
Nope. No. I thought it was like we were at
Just
the
make sure that
shoreline.
if you
No,
do,
we are
fall
on
off
a
the ground,
50-foot
turn into a
cliff.
goldfish.
Wait, what?
He said make sure if you do you turn into a goldfish.
I think that'd be worse. I was gonna say I'd still die. 17.
I know.
17. Oh, was that history or nature?
History.
History. Hold on, I'm thinking back to your Hunter's Bane.
You're good.
I miss Grassy.
I mean, much like any ocean, there's probably something in it that might hurt you.
Right.
But it is mostly just looks, as far as the glass part of it.
So I turned to Tomay and I'm like, so, the, glass appearance won't hurt you. But, what's in it might. Kind of like anything in here. So,
I was just more curious about the
If-
water.
If you had to get
Okay.
chosen maybe it's harmless.
So are we supposed to go around this, or? And looking around, can I see if there's like a way around?
I won't even make you roll for it. It to the left is just shoreline. To the right is just shoreline.
I don't really see a way around this. How do we, if we need to get across?
Yeah, do you want to talk to Reggie? See, maybe an update on directional stuff?
Awareness. Yeah, we can do that. Reggie, where are we going?
Where the fuck are we?
Duskward.
So, in the water.
No, there's a way around, I think. Let me roll for him real quick.
Yeah.
I think.
If all else fails, we could fly across, like kind of like we did before.
I can't.
I would just have to use a little bit of more magic than I did.
I can't fly.
I can make you fly.
That's not gonna go well.
Can I look for a way to get, like, down there to the shore?
Yeah, I mean, you could definitely, like, climb down if you wanted to.
Well, yeah, I could, but the others
Could I-
can't.
Ooh. Could it rappel down with the grappling hook?
Yeah, you could certainly try.
I'll climb
I
down.
think I gave Aurora the flying broom.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
Aurora has
Aurora,
a
you
flying
have the broom.
Oh, I have the bird?
Yeah, you have a flying
Write
broom.
that down.
I'm just gonna hop on the broom with Aurora.
I'm gonna just rappel down.
Okay.
I'm just gonna walk
I'll
down.
climb, yeah.
Okay.
I thought we were coming up with a plan on if we had to go across or around
We're
first.
trying to figure that out.
Why are we going towards the water then? If we need to be up here to go around.
Yeah, you two are just standing at the top of this. Just as everyone else is like, you see Belwin like pulls the grappling hook out and like affixes it to his arm, puts the hook down and just starts rappelling. Kaylinn just clicks her heels and starts walking.
I guess. I don't know. I thought we were trying to come up with an idea to get across.
Just wait here.
Aurora and Robert hop onto the broom and just start making their way down.
Am I able to like climb down?
Yeah?
Okay, I didn't
You
know
can
if it was,
try.
like after waterfall or not.
No, it's a 50-foot drop
Okay.
to the water.
Oh, okay. There's no waterfall. I got that mixed up.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll climb down.
Okay.
Get fucked.
So May's just gonna sit there confused, like,
Do you need help?
I was
No?
told not to go. No, I don't need help.
Okay, don't get that.
What about Peaches?
Oh, yeah.
Why?
I don't. I'll stay with Peaches while you guys figure out what's up with the water line. You can shout back up to me.
Yeah.
I'll sit with Peaches and
I'm just
Shadow.
I don't want
Peeking
to
over
climb
the
all
edge
the
of
way
the cliff.
down, just climb
Alright.
all the way back up.
It's up to you guys. I just, in case, and if we are going across the way you guys are, then I'll figure out how to get me and Peaches down.
I think we're just gonna go around.
So, those of you who are climbing down would be Belwin, Zem, and Leviathan. You have the boots of spider climb, so you really don't have to worry. So, Belwin, either athletics or acrobatics.
Got it.
Zem and Leviathan, same thing. Acrobatics or athletics.
Another natural 20.
What the fuck?
You need to send a picture of that in the group chat.
I will.
Yeah.
Athletics is a +2. I got an 18. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Fuck yeah, I'm not gonna die.
And what'd you get, Zem?
18.
On acrobatics? Okay. So yeah, you three are able to get down. No problem.
next Spider-Man.
Leviathan, you're just remembering back to the other cliff you've climbed in this journey and just claws out, stabbing your own holds and climbing down that way.
Fuck yeah.
Belwin, you're just grapple hook rappelling down this cliff. Zem is like sliding, jumping her way down this cliff. Kaylinn, you're just walking. You two are floating down on the broom. Tomay, you're up on top with Peaches. And
Yep.
Peaches is just like, he's plopped down next to you and is just like leaning over.
Can I just like scratch behind his ear or their ear?
Yeah, make an animal handling check.
All right. Hooray!
I just imagine like
Still
pages
rolling
of
that
like
one.
slowing
I get no
over.
pluses to this, so that's 11. It's just barely better than fuck.
So what'd you get? Sorry.
11.
11. Yeah, he responds and doesn't like give you a no, but he's focused on his satyr climbing down the mountain right now, or this cliff right now. But everyone is able to get down to where the waters are crashing into the stone. It's not really a flat surface here.
Okay. Good to know.
So what are y'all doing from here? Y'all going in the water?
Yes.
Oh, fucking K.
I'm gonna just.
It's kind of what I was like. We're trying to
Wait. I'm gonna just lower myself slowly into the water.
On the
and see what
broom?
happens. Yeah.
You've got Robert on the broom with you. as well.
I'm on the broom with you.
Hold on.
Yeah, I
hold
was
on.
like,
Is there a way for me to get off the wall and avoid the water, or no?
You're kind of like clasped on the wall looking at everybody else. It's almost like a little curved embankment where the water crashes onto the stone.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Robert.
Aurora, go put Robert on shore, then come on back and grab one of us each and just on shore.
Yes.
Or I can speed up the process. I'll click my boots and fly back up.
So, Tomay, as you're sitting down there just looking on this water, seeing them a little bit down there, you watch Robert click his heels and just start flying back up.
He's just no clipping.
it's like creative mode in Minecraft. Just
So,
His legs are like kicking as he's just walking in midair.
just do that.
Minecraft power walk.
What am I doing?
Take Robert to shore, then come back.
Well, Robert flew
Robert's
off.
already gone.
I was
Robert's
gonna say,
gone.
Robert,
Oh,
what?
no, not Robert. Who's on your?
Nobody
He
was in the
was.
broom now. Robert was, but
No
clicked
one's
his
on the
heels and started flying off the broom.
Where are you,
Belwin.
Belwin? Oh,
He's on his grappling hook.
Yeah, Belwin's just on the cliff with you guys.
oh, then I'm gonna just
Take us one by one to the shore.
Yeah.
Jesus. Excuse me.
Keeping it classy.
So we all go one by one.
Keeping it a
Okay,
style.
so one by one you can all make it back up to the top of the cliff. Reuniting with Tomay.
We were going to a shore.
Going to a shore. It's the same expanse. Either way, Tomay had already looked
Alright.
to see if there was any way around or anything.
And that's why he was like, well, I thought we were figuring out a plan.
I thought there was a shore!
God.
Sorry.
Was not communicated.
It was, just not everyone was paying attention when it
No,
was.
it was very vague.
I thought
That's
there was
fair.
a waterfall.
Let's call it reconnaissance, and then we'll move on.
So, taking a moment to take in the space, the forest edge kind of abruptly stops about 30 feet from this cliff. And it is just stone. No grass, no bushes, no trees, just stone.
Point of reference, Kaylinn was talking to Arechi, and I remember you were about to say something before we all started, like, can we climb down the cliff? Did he ever actually say anything to
No.
her?
He did.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know.
He's like, there's
Well, about the
maybe-
way around.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He said
it was, I
there's
don't
maybe
know.
a way around.
I didn't know if there was more to that.
Yeah.
Nope, that was it. It was maybe.
What we could do is just the same thing, where Aurora would take us back and forth.
Well, and I have the ability to make at least 4 of us fly. Peaches being one of them, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah, but for
At
how-
least.
how long?
Sorry.
Because
Didn't mean to poke hard.
it's probably going to take a while to get across something they call a sea.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Do we see the other cliff?
The other cliff. Okay. So, it is,
We're at Palm
as
Beach,
far as you can see, for hundreds of feet in either direction, It is just 30 foot of stone beyond the forest that you just walked out of, in either direction. It is the exact same.
We're talking about across the water.
No, it is endless glass sea that you see on the horizon. Same view that you had when you first spotted it.
We're gonna have to go around.
Yeah, we're gonna have to try, because there's no way we can all fly over a fucking sea by the end of today.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Around we go.
Well, around we go.
Okay, which direction?
Right here.
Left.
That way.
Left.
That's towards the sea, Kaylinn.
Okay.
You got left or right?
Let's go to the left.
Take it straight!
You're gonna go back in the water?
We can't go back in the water.
The
anymore.
opposite way we were coming
Let's go
from.
to the left.
So you're going back into the forest.
No.
That's what you just said.
No.
Yeah,
that is what you.
Like,
It's
if
either
we
left
came
or
from,
right.
like, right diagonal to the spot we are, we go left.
Left.
Okay.
Versa.
Okay.
Yeah. Towards the sun is what I meant.
Yeah. That would take you...
Across the sea, wouldn't it?
Hold on, I'm trying to remember the way y'all came out. I've got a whole map in my head right now. You'll head that way. You're heading towards the sun. Y'all would actually be heading right if you're heading duskward. Which is still like... y'all kind of have the sun to y'all's left as y'all are continuing forward. But y'all continue along. And because we're in a new area, somebody want to roll me another D100.
Okay, just kidding.
Yep.
Damn.
Would you roughly scissors?
No, go ahead.
Okay. It's D4 in.
The same looking die, but just single numbers.
You see?
No, 2 of this one.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That's it. 80 and 70.
Oh, did you roll 2 with 2 numbers?
Yeah, you said
Oh,
that,
no. Sorry. One of them has single numbers.
No, that's a D8.
That's a D8.
It's the other one you had.
Oh, it's on the opposite side. This one.
Yes.
Okay, we'll keep that one 87.
87. Okay. Go ahead and roll me a D8.
I love that none of us have rolled like under 50%.
Yeah?
If only we could roll like D20s except with our percentile.
4.
Oh no.
Right.
Roll me a D4.
There's so many rolls happening just because of this. Like, what the fuck?
I'm
You
scared.
made too much elaborate shit.
There's only a few things on here that are
Multiple.
highly elaborate.
4.
4.
Now roll me a D6.
Nope. Nope, we're good now.
I rolled the D20 for some reason.
So, continuing on forward, are we keeping the same marching order?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Easy.
Okay.
I'll
Sure.
walk with
Yes.
Kaylinn, yeah.
Yeah.
Where
So,
am I exactly? I think you're in the back.
you're in the back.
Yeah.
Because you
You're
were giving him
basi-
a lecture
yeah.
when we started walking.
you're basically right with Leviathan.
Okay.
And then you two in front of them, Zem and
Yeah.
Tomay, and then Belwin, Robert, and Kaylinn are all 3 at the front.
That's how we started. That's...
I don't think so, because I was second when we started.
Well, me and you were dragging Leviathan towards the back with
Okay.
Aurora in the back.
I was thinking how our marching order before, because we never sat. Okay, never mind. Just never mind.
So, continuing forward, I need a survival roll from,
The
Kaylinn.
one is gone.
but she's gone. So, who wants to roll for her?
Let's let Zim
No,
do
no,
it
no.
because.
You're there.
Well, yeah, you're there. You're,
Yeah, you're
you're
already
right
there.
there. Yeah, you're already grabbing it.
I just throw up my hand. I think she was rolling that one.
Yeah, you already
The
rolled the
chicken one.
percentile though.
Okay. I don't care. I'm just throwing my hand up.
Did it happen again where you said it and it happened?
I said don't roll the chicken one because it gave me that one. She rolled the sparkling one. It's that one.
All right.
And that's why the player should not walk away.
Okay.
It's okay. It's okay. And then who's keeping perception? I know Hooter is one to have roll.
I'm
Say well on
back.
my head. Just
I mean,
Let me look at my perception.
I can do it
Okay.
too.
You have a die in the back?
We've already rolled. You're just finish up.
But the roll perception.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check, and then one for
That's in the
Hooter.
character.
Hooter rolled that dirty 20.
Nice.
19.
19.
Yep.
Or natural 20. Natural 20.
What's total?
Total 23.
Okay.
Is Shadow gonna roll?
Yeah, if you want Shadow to make a perception check.
If he doesn't have any perception, so it's just 12.
Okay. So Hooter and Sayuel, about 3 hours into y'all's journey, ping the two spellcasters who were bound to them. That there's something moving extremely quickly around you all.
Oh god.
Can I just kind of ask in a circle?
I'm gonna get a quick glimpse through Hooter to see what he's looking at.
Yeah,
Same.
you both bamf your eyes to your familiars, and what y'all didn't see in your own passive vision, you see now a little bit better. These small streaks just zooming by the party in random directions. It's hard to make out any shape or anything, but they're no taller than maybe 1.5 feet.
Do they look like they're trying to come for us, or are they just like passively doing their own thing?
They're zooming around all y'all. Like zooming between the party.
Would I notice them?
We got company.
Yeah.
Would yeah. I didn't get the number of like who would have noticed that.
So it was Hooter and Sayuel that had rolled high enough to see.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And then we just kind of looked through their eyes to see what was going on.
Yeah, but I was saying I rolled 2, so I was wondering if I.
Yeah, you're 19. At this point, Robert says we got company, and you start to see these streaks zooming past you faster than you've even seen, Belwin.
Come out of Sayuel, just.
Make a perception check.
Alright.
Hey, Zim, do you know anything about something that moves almost faster than sound, light?
You can make a history check with advantage
Yeah.
because it's
I've never.
16. You hear the sound of like the wind whipping past you, but you thought it was the coastal wind that was right next to you. It's almost reminiscent of home a little bit.
Okay.
25.
25.
Ooh, there you go.
There you go.
Oh.
There are many different types of Fae. Fae that are fast, very few come to mind. And one of the first ones that comes to mind are quicklings. Very, very speedy little Fae that are never really up to any good. And if they're around you right now, they're probably not up to any good.
Alright. Good to know.
Good.
What comes to mind is, quicklings. They are mischievous little fucks that we should stay away from. Why?
Sayuel, and I believe, because I think I heard Robert say something through Sayuel, that they seem to be zooming around us right now.
Oh! Okay, fantastic. Alright, we have to make sure we're ready for some fuckery.
At that moment, like, Tomay just has his hand on his bag of holding.
Okay.
just has it
I'm just
on.
gonna pick up Shadow.
Puts his paper and pencil in it and just holds it.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick up Shadow. Keep
Hold my
going.
blades. I'm gonna
Yeah.
hold
Yeah,
bandit. I'm gonna be like, no!
Take out
I'm
the
like-
things.
Hold my
I'm
blades.
priming the arm, ready to go.
I got something ready.
Oh, pal.
I got a few things up my sleeve.
Well, we got a lot of things up ours too.
So one of them, Belwin, you catch it. One of them stops right next to Leviathan and attempts to throw a ring into his bag just before he dips off again. 1.5 foot tall, blue skinned humanoid creature with this long head that extends past its body stops for literally half a second and throws a ring and then runs away.
Sonic the Hedgehog?
I'm sorry. Holding my blades.
Alright, so we just keep walking, or do we need to like stop and deal with these things?
I don't. Is there a protocol I know?
She rolled a 25. Please.
The best way to deal with them is dispose of them or hold on to your stuff.
So we have two choices. We can either dispose of them,
Alright.
or we hold on to our shit, like we're walking through a rogue's alley.
Right, I'd suggest, and just based off of that information, why don't we just keep going? Because remember, try not to attack things, right?
Yeah, generally.
I'm gonna quickly mention, be like, Lion Boy. You might want to check your pocket.
Which one?
And the pocket that. I
Yeah,
saw,
he references over to your bag of holding.
Okay, I'm gonna go in
Yeah.
there. Holding. For what?
Oh, I forgot it was the bag of holding. Yeah.
Yeah.
For what?
There might be something that wasn't yours in there.
Oh, I don't know. I have to think of what I can grab.
You tell him that?
Well, I have to think of what I need to pull out.
It was a ring.
A ring.
Just like under my breath, still like only like
Just
Yeah.
gonna go and
Yeah,
get
just
a
like-
ring. Pull it out.
that was.
Do you, would you
like,
happen to
what a-
have any rings in your bag prior to this?
Not in my bag of holding now.
Okay. So yeah, you think of a ring to pull out of the bag and a single larger ring comes out of this like blackened wood material.
Do I notice anything important about it?
Make a perception check.
Did I just get married?
I would just be aware that you have it, just in case if anything happens.
Good call, Belwin.
Y'all look back down to like gauge where these creatures are and no longer hear them or see them around you.
Oh
I
man.
think we're good. And I like
Um,
slowly let go of my blades. I rolled an 18 for perception.
You're rolling really good today.
Oh, not good, but my character sheet has high numbers. This one does.
This ring looks like it was naturally created. So it was probably created here.
Mm-hmm.
Probably didn't belong to those creatures who just threw it in his bag.
All right. What we're gonna do with that thing is we're going to keep it on us, and if someone tells us they are going to kill us for it, we give it up.
Right, good call.
Make that clear to everyone. If
Or-
anyone asks you
No.
about a ring,
Listen. We just drop
Wait,
it.
what ring are we talking
And
about?
fuck it.
That was a ring that's in.
Yeah, Leviathan's
I
holding.
was playing along with not knowing about the ring.
Okay.
We chuck that shit.
and
Deny having it.
Lying to a fae.
if they have magic that can trace it back to us, and we say we had no involvement with it, but they so
they can see that we threw it, right?
They gotta have magic to
Who has
figure that out.
My best
Before we take it full.
is to tell the truth when we're
I think
approached
Robert-
and give it up as soon as fucking possible.
Robert?
I can make a sign that says we have a lost ring.
I wouldn't want to advertise it.
Hey, Robert, do you want to cast detect magic on it?
You know what? That's probably a good
That's
idea.
a good idea.
Give me a check.
But yeah, no,
I
we
need-
should
I need-
not
I need 10
advertise it
minutes.
like we're JJ Goblinsworth.
I give it to me.
Why not? I mean, it help us find the owner quicker.
I'm going to ritually cast identify.
Because if it's an important ring, and a lot of people are looking for it, we're gonna have a lot of fucking problems on our hands.
That's a lot of
Alright.
problems.
So we just keep a hold of it until somebody asks about it.
Yes, or tries to kill us over it, and then we say, hey, we're willingly giving it up, please don't fight us.
Just be as honest as you've gotten.
Yeah. I don't want to lie to anyone here. Just because.
Exactly.
I'm ritually casting
What are we ritually casting?
detect magic.
I
Detect.
was ritually casting identify.
Identify.
They're the same thing.
Yeah. I didn't hear him.
A little better,
So,
actually.
I imagine. Are you doing that while walking, or y'all stopping for a second to
Am
do
I,
this?
Am I allowed to do it while walking? Because it'll take
I can
10
hold him
minutes.
on my shoulder. He just like piggyback ride, like
With-
on my shoulders.
With his help, you definitely could.
You just want
Okay.
to ride while
Let's
you
do
do your thing.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
We still
Alright.
walking.
Pick him up like a child. Just whoop, whoop,
We walk, we walk, we walk.
a piece.
Yeah, and you are hoisted onto the shoulders of Tomay.
You're now 7 feet tall, almost. More like
You're
6'8".
all beneath me.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
fucking god.
Hold on, I'm writing down a note
I'm holding on to one of his legs.
for
and hand on
myself
back.
here.
Where are we again?
Where are you? The Feywild.
Well, yes.
We
But
don't
I mean,
really
like,
know.
what's our? Are we around trees?
You're walking along a coastline right now.
Okay.
You're right
Trees?
between. Yeah, you're right between the forest and the ocean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably not the time to use it then.
Probably not whatever you're
Yeah.
It's tree stride, and I'm like, fuck, I want to use this. This looks fun.
No.
You are a tree.
I am a tree. Yes. I literally found out
So-
I'm part tree.
Just one hand kind of holding Robert like steady, and then the other still on the bag.
Yep. You'll continue traversing, following Kaylinn's direction. Eventually, Tomay, you retally your check marks,
Mhm.
and it's getting close to
4 hours till bedtime.
yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, this is about the time that we would normally stop. Judging by what I've been marking, you see the almost half the backside of the sheets filled.
Holy fucking shit. Okay.
We got 4 hours that we could camp down, maybe work on a couple things, and hit the hay.
That's the scribbling of a madman.
It's just tally marks.
Yeah. I lean over it. I can see.
Some people used to do that in their cells.
What do we see? I know.
Can I hear them?
Okay, oh,
Where-
Are y'all-
can I hear
I think
them?
we're doing it.
I was-
You can hear.
I was gonna say I don't think they're being
Yeah.
secretive about it.
What do we see?
This. They're talking about this.
It's just ripped out pages with tally marks
It's
on
just
them.
one, because I always put one back and then pull out a new
Fair
one
enough.
every time.
Yeah.
He's counting our last days alive.
I'm just trying to make sure we still have at least somewhat of a clock for what's going on in the outside world.
Again, counting our last days alive. All right.
We can make it out of here alive. We're being so pessimistic.
I don't know. We don't have Grassy with us.
Okay. That's a good point. Good job, Leviathan. But also, I'm not being pessimistic. It's probably about, I would say probably 60, 40, 75, 25% chance.
So you're being realistic.
Yes, that's what I just said. Anyways. But yes, I'm being realistic.
I mean, we've survived 3 days so far.
Yeah, but we haven't really approached anything that's trying to kill us yet, so we've just gotten super lucky, I guess.
Alright.
But with that ring, I have a feeling that will end.
Oh,
Speaking of the ring,
Speaking of the ring,
Biggie,
Uh,
what you got, Bobby?
yeah, it's about this point he finishes up his identify. The ring itself isn't necessarily enchanted with any purpose, but it does have a very, very dark fey magic tied to it.
Put it on.
oh my
No.
No.
It is at this moment I start ritually casting detect magic.
Yeah? You start that process.
All right. Well, do we want to set up on the tree line? That'll help camouflage the dome a little bit better.
What was that saying?
Do we want to set up over by the tree line? It'll help camouflage the dome.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
All right. All right. Well, then let's pull off here for the night. And I had some ideas that I wanted to work on.
Sounds good.
All right, Robert. I gotta put you down. You can't ride anymore.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
It's about the same time that he's
Chaos.
done casting detect magic.
Well, he said he's ritual. Oh,
He's ritual
I
casting.
would go like on my tippy toes and be like, "No, who's taller now, bitch?"
Wait, Chaos, help us.
What?
What are you gonna do?
Detect magic. What is
Yeah, so Robert, as you're set down, you're like looking at the ring with detect magic on. Oh. What school? Because that is a specific thing.
All of them.
all of them.
It has
magic?
an essence of divination magic tied to it, but also an element of evocation.
As I'm dropping him.
It's strange because the more you look at it, the more and more it's almost reminiscent of how your wrench works.
He turned the lights off.
Is
As-
it like a multiple, like kind of like a multiple use thing?
No, you get a sense this is an arcane focus.
This is odd. It's almost like it's an arcane focus with some sort of divination magic tied to it.
Makes sense.
Or then,
I have a
so
feeling this
can
was
someone
to someone great.
know where we're at? Because this is, well, I don't know. That
There's no like inherent enchantment to it. It's more of a focusing ring, I suppose. A ring that someone could use to cast spells through.
okay. Okay.
I'm gonna go.
Regardless, you want me to hold on to it until we need to give it away?
Oh no.
Leviathan was gonna reach for it back.
Oh, okay, yeah, here you go.
Is there anything to the specific? Can you like a type of fey narrow it down? Maybe I'll know. or-
Evocation, divination, slight hints of dark fey magic.
Oh, fucking fantastic.
Do not like where this is going.
Yeah. Would I know anything about?
Make an Arcana check regarding Fae, so with advantage.
Good, because I'm gonna need it. Goody.
Y'all got Zem to join the party at the perfect
Perfect
time.
Perfect time.
Double 18s.
Nice.
For a total of 21.
Holy shit.
That's
21.
actually dope. We should take a picture of that. For the
Um,
Instagram, if we ever get one.
Yeah, just take it.
Divination, evocation, dark fey magic. I mean, that could tie back to an archfey. That could tie back to any number of hags.
Fucking a hag.
What the heck?
Those are really the only two things that are coming to mind that it could tie back to.
Okay. Okay, so with that information, so this either came from an archfey, which is no bueno, or it came from a hag, which is even more not great. So, our best bet, is to hope it's an archfey, and to hope they're nice.
Oh, hope we never run into them.
What was that?
I hope we never run into him.
Well, I don't know what's worse, keeping the ring with us and never giving it to them, or running into them. I don't know what's worse.
I mean, your guess is as good as mine.
Yeah.
Those of you who have an established link with Arechi, all here. Depends on the Archfey. Some of them are a little bit nicer than others, but they're not all generally nice. You see the little bit of sparkles around Kaylinn's horns as he's talking.
Should we throw it away?
I mean, with your help, we could probably, Kaylinn, with your, shooting it, we could just send it into the forest somewhere and, forget about it.
So my plan.
Not entirely invalid.
I'm just
I'm not
like
paying
staring
attention.
as they're all silently, kind of like going like blurry-eyed, just like talking in their heads, and I'm just like, what's going on?
I said mine out loud.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I would have at this
Right,
point,
you're
like,
talking.
hearing Aurora say that, be like, but the only difference between what Arechi's saying and what you said is you're wanting to lie about never having the ring. He's just
Okay,
saying,
fine.
forget about it.
Then we can tell them we threw the fucking ring in the forest. Hey,
Because
we
we
got rid of
figured
it.
it was important. Okay. If that's what Mr. Brainboy is saying, I say we do it.
Hold on. If it's a good archfey, we can get into their good favor returning it.
That is true.
That's
And
on
we,
the off chance.
it was recommended that we get in the good graces of someone with power.
Yes.
That is true.
But
Brainboy,
if I
what do
could-
you think
if
about
I could counter,
it?
Bobby said it had dark fae magic tied to it. So I don't think whoever this belongs to is a great person for us to be.
Yeah,
We can still
he
get on
did
their
say
good
dark.
side. We can still get on their good side. If it's dark, that's a plus.
I don't
We
really
can
think that it's gonna be a pleasant conversation to have.
Well, and
This is yours here.
those of you who have the link here, didn't that Fey Guardian lady also tell us time works weird here? It'd be a
Yes.
good idea to maybe get in the graces of someone who could keep that from being weird.
I'm gonna keep it.
Okay.
Your call.
I actually don't think that's a horrible idea. I mean, if we're honest about it
Yeah.
and just say, it was thrown at us by some fucking annoying quicklings, I think they would believe us and understand that we're goodwill travelers who got stuck in the Feywild.
If it was good,
Generally, it's a loose statement.
yeah.
Don't worry, buddy. Sorry.
Wait, what just happened?
They tried to cross hands at the same time twice.
I say to Leviathan, I go, don't worry, buddy. We all know you're such a big bad boy.
It's about this time that y'all watch Tomay get the fire lit and the dome comes up.
Don't
Fire's lit.
Don't.
Okay.
Ray.
It's lit.
I pull out the book.
You start
Pull out
reading.
the book and I start reading.
Oh yeah. It's
May I start working on a new spell?
sure. What's what we
The
trying to work
concept?
on?
The concept is not one that we had discussed yet. This is a new concept.
Run me a concept here, just a brief concept.
Brief concept.
We'll get there. I got
Ice
you in
knife,
mind.
but with the power of magic missile to just hit its target.
So like a guided ice knife.
Yes, a guided ice knife.
You know what? Roll me an Arcana check.
Yay. Ooh, dirty 20.
Bumblard.
you are able to start putting some thought processes together, some thought experiments, if you will, of ways that you could get this to work. It's feasible in a very, very, very early stage manner. It is feasible. Yeah, you're able to spend some time doing that. Aurora, you were wanting to do something. You had your hand up.
Yeah, I did.
Right.
That look. Like, I really am.
No, I forgot. Yeah, no, I knew that.
I was scared for half a second. I was like, oh god, what's gonna happen?
Tomay said he wanted to work on a new spell
Oh,
on
I
your.
was gonna smoke.
Okay.
Oh.
You know what?
Something I was gonna do.
Easy enough. You just pop your head out of the bubble.
Except I'm doing a special blend.
Okay.
Hold on.
Are you offering to share with anyone, or are you just?
Who? Anyone want? Oh, hold on. No, I should wait for everyone to come back in before I offer.
Yeah, they should
But,
be back in a
First,
second.
I'm gonna pick the pipe. 'Cause I
Oh
have
yeah, you have multiple pipes.
I have multiple pipes.
Keep in mind, your blends only work in land healer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you're blending.
That was
Not
the specific.
The pipe of smoke monsters?
The pipe of smoke monsters. You might want to read that block.
That would be very bad.
You could still smoke out of it as a regular pipe, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay.
But for you to get the effects of your blends, you have to use land healer. That was the specific enchantment place that's on the
use
pipe.
that pipe of smoke monsters. I never use it.
Use it in battle.
Oh, okay.
It's more, yeah,
That's
it's more
when you
for
want to use
combat.
it. That is a combat thing.
Combat or like stealth mission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Welcome
just
back,
looks
friends.
fucking dope. That's why I'm like, I want
Drugs?
to use it.
Drugs?
Yes,
Drugs?
actually.
Yeah, actually, they're getting ready. She's getting ready to smoke,
Smoke one.
and she was waiting for you guys to get back. To
That's what I'm deciding. Is
I want to smoke.
You want to smoke?
Okay.
You want
So
smoke?
her nose is
Okay.
deep in a book
Yeah.
at this moment.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No, I am reading my smudge, and that is my drug.
I could make your book way better, but okay.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'll wait
take
until
a
it gets to
potion.
the good part.
Ooh,
So-
good idea.
We've got Belwin, Kaylinn, and Leviathan joining you.
Okay.
And you are working on your spell right
Mhm.
now.
Once I'm done with the work on the spell,
Nice.
book 2. In the
Yeah.
series.
All right. So
Yeah,
I guess
it-
I'm gonna use land healer because I want some fucking in case some shit happens tonight.
Yeah? So which blend are we using?
Oh, titties. The first page is just titties
Titties.
and an ass.
Everyone
Don't
loves
show
an
camera.
ass.
Nope, I'm not showing camera. Don't worry.
Okay,
You could
Everyone
just hang on
loves
to it.
Everyone loves
Aw.
some boobies.
that was close.
Close.
Okay, transformation.
I love that. We have a bones button.
I do too.
It's fantastic. That was a great
Bones.
idea. We were trying to think of one for every single character, but we couldn't think of something like Leviathan's bones for every
It's just so
Bones.
iconic.
It is. It's very
Alright.
iconic.
Well, that would
You're good.
Did it go? Me too.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Nice.
It was almost bad.
I'm gonna say that was a
It.
9 out of 10 just because it was almost bad.
Fair.
If it wasn't almost bad, that would have been a 10 out of 10.
Did it taste like anything?
Okay, Dr. Pepper.
Okay.
It's gonna be an 8 out of 10 for me.
Chat, rate Danny for
What other blends do I have? I forgot.
Bro, I made it go.
I'm trying to find them, but oh no, they're in my.
They're on the stat block.
That's right. That's right.
Because you have your 6 original
This
ones.
is the second time I've dropped my rolling tray.
It's chaos as always.
Inventory.
While we're waiting, go check out our TikTok.
Yeah.
Go check out TikTok, Fleeting Hope D&D.
or our YouTube or our Spotify. Definitely our Spotify.
Definitely our
You can
Spotify.
catch up on past episodes that you missed, like yesterday's session 1 of our new campaign.
We're-
New DM.
Well, that's
It'll come later this week, so stay tuned.
my campaign is a
Oh, yeah.
YouTube and Twitch exclusive.
Just kidding. Don't listen to me. It is a YouTube and Twitch original. So go to our YouTube.
There you go.
You can listen. You can listen.
Good advertisement, though.
This is why I don't do announcements.
That we do on Twitch every Wednesday, and then come out a few days later on Spotify. Though.
There you go.
There.
He got it.
All right.
There.
All right, I'm looking through my blends, and I'm
Things.
just like, I'm looking through them, and I'm like, I forgot your character's name. I'm sorry.
Give us
Zem.
your money.
I'm like, Zem!
Yes.
Are you in the bubble while you're like trying to figure out which blend to smoke, or are you
Yes.
outside of it?
Yes.
Okay,
I'm
you're
in
inside.
I imagine I'm in the bubble, still in
Figuring things
figuring
out. Okay.
things out. Yeah.
You go. Zim.
I'm
And
like,
I just-
Zem!
I should go. Yes.
Wait, where'd it go? Hold on, I lost it. I have the gnome blend. It's mint what's that word?
Which one? Mint, Kalia.
Kalia. And
That's
penny's
a good
worth.
one.
It can make you read faster. Now do you want to smoke?
You said.
Actually, I closed my book. We're smoking. I could read the rest of this book in like 2 minutes.
Unless there's something that like can help with
I haven't written down anything.
charisma
Good
checks. Unless we smoke the dwarven blend, that helps with temporary hit points. Nah, fuck it. We'll smoke the gnome blend.
The gnome blend.
Ben,
I'm very
am joining in
biased.
this
I'm
little
very biased.
I'm
But
like, I'm just like, yes,
for the smudge.
Just make sure whenever you pull, just make sure right after you pull, you stick your head out and let the smoke out the bubble.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta stay safe, but we can't smoke up this whole place.
Of course.
But why not?
I mean,
And-
second smoke wouldn't hurt.
Zem, you've also seen before what the normal routine is. It's backs to the dome
Yeah.
and like leaning in for conversation, leaning out to leaning back out to smoke.
Vice versa, Tomay's like telling him to stay in the dome, hit it,
Yeah.
and then lean outside the dome.
Well, there's going to be
Versus
smoke from
him.
the pipe.
So I imagine it's like this. Wait,
He's,
am I
I mean,
on-
just
Okay.
a little from the pipe, just
Okay.
not exhaling it into the room.
Okay. So, you're loading up for 5 people in total.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, there you go.
huge sesh.
Yeah. So you're loading up for 5 people. Go ahead and mark off.
It's the gnome blend.
Are you-
I'll admit, I haven't been keeping track of those.
Yeah,
blends.
you've got 3 of each of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Does it do anything else besides read fast?
No.
It gives you advantage on all intelligence checks.
Oh, okay. There you go.
All intelligence based checks. So go ahead and are you cutting it with your normal stuff? Or are you just straight using that blend? Because if you're straight using the blend, you would need all 3 uses to get all 5 of you.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
We'll just use all 3.
Yeah.
I'm doing it to read my smut.
Exactly.
I have advantage on
I'm
it.
gonna go read after this too. I'm like, fuck it.
All right.
I
Yeah.
want to fucking read.
So
I want to read
Aurora
some shit.
Aurora loads up from the small pouch this like ground up medley of like what looks like powder and ground herb. She loads it up into land healer.
No.
She packs it enough for 2 of you to get the first round, the next 2 to get the second round, and then there's a third round that one of you get the entirety of it or can be shared with somebody else.
Wait.
You have enough for 6 people right now.
Okay.
But
How many
If only-
people are smoking?
5 of y'all are only
I
smoking.
say we all get one, and then like a mini one. Just
Yeah?
Yeah, the mini one.
Yeah.
One mini
I
one.
agree.
Cool. So y'all do y'all's circle.
Yeah.
You
It's
all
not-
share and imbibe.
Yeah.
With each hit, you feel your mind almost like expanding slightly.
I feel big.
You
Reminds
feel
me of home.
the information around you coming in a little quicker. You all do get the effects of the gnome blend.
Nice.
So you all, for the next 8 hours, have advantage on intelligence-based checks and can read twice as fast.
Woo! Alright, I'm going to read my smut. And I open my book and you just see me go.
Yeah, Zem's just... You watch her reactions while she's reading too, just...
Can I just like watch that happen? Just like.
I'm just
what
like,
the
can I read that after
okay.
you?
I'm just like just
That
out of my
is
mind,
up
just
to
like.
Tomay.
She's like speed reading this book.
Yeah.
I'm just nose deep, book and laps.
Yeah, she's reading much faster than Tomay is.
I'm coming up to Tomay. I'm like, Tomay, can I read your book?
Huh? I mean, it's just a lot of equations and stuff right now.
No, not that one. The one that Zim's reading. The smart one.
Are you
I
sure?
want lemon, damn it.
I don't know what that means, but I mean, sure. I guess.
And I just yell, after I am done! Oh!
You'll probably finish it soon.
She just found out.
I want to know!
Yeah.
After she's done, of course.
So, eventually you do finish your book. In like 2 hours flat, you finish the book.
I close the book and I go, oh my god, Jessica is a bitch!
Right.
Oh my god, what'd she do to him?
You want to find out?
Fuck yes! And I trade the book right there.
Yeah.
I just keep reading.
Start picking up volume 1.
All right.
I imagine Aurora's still a little bit slower.
She's not going quite at the pace that Zem is going.
She's now at a normal reader's pace.
She's
You.
no, she's still reading ever so slightly faster than Tomay.
Okay.
Ever so slightly faster.
Can I just do some research on stuff that I want to create?
Yeah.
The pot.
Yeah, you're going over your notes and you are able to speed read your notes. Go ahead. Are you wanting to work on your pot specifically?
Yes.
Yeah? Go ahead and make me an Arcana check.
I just have a question.
Mhm.
Can I mix blends in this set? I know you said not to do it in the new one.
You can try.
Okay.
And
You won't get both effects, though.
is this advantage?
Really?
This is advantage because you
Yeah, we talked about
imbibed.
that the last time. I remember him
12.
saying that you wouldn't get both effects.
Darn.
17 plus Arcana 7.
So 24. Y'all who choose to pay attention watch Leviathan pull his notes out. And then, like, somebody who just did way too much cocaine just starts over his notes.
I'm watching this like fully, and I'm like just out of my mind, just like.
Yeah. He just starts
shit.
going crazy over his notes, drawing sketches, like flipping to the next page, writing equations, flipping to the next page, like going to town. You get about 6 or 7 pages worth of details written up. All you need now is to make a prototype.
Oh shit!
Can I, in some point in the middle of everyone kind of being crazy, pull out the black liquor bottle and just have a shot? Like, if everyone's partying, if everyone's just having a chiller night.
Yeah, go ahead and make a Constitution save.
I'm gonna close the book real quick. Aurora has to pee.
Upside the dome.
I'll be back. The immersion is legendary.
15. Okay.
All we need is the capacity.
What were you doing again? I'm sorry.
Taking a shot of the black liquor.
Oh, yeah. You burp up a small bead of force.
Oh. Hey, Belwin.
Yeah.
And just like right next to the dome, next to him, because they can't go out.
Right. Yeah, you throw
A
it.
little fizz right next to him, see if it trips him up a little bit.
Yeah, this little bead of force that Tomay just burped up, he throws it right next to you, and you watch it just shatter on the inside of the dome.
On the inside of the dome? Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, is he outside of the dome and then
No.
it's like flying past me?
No. He's inside the dome. He can't
he's
leave
inside
the
the
dome.
dome.
I cannot leave the dome or else we lose it.
Got you.
Yeah, he just throws it right next to you.
Okay. But it doesn't like go next to me or anything like that.
It's just like on the dome wall.
Yeah,
next
so
to you.
the
Okay.
dome wall right to your
I was
back.
gonna catch that shit.
I mean, you could try.
Do you
They're
have-
close enough?
Do you have missile snare or whatever?
Whistles.
Yeah.
I'm a monk.
Yeah, I believe. Do you have to roll for that? Double check for me.
It is a so for that
Wouldn't it just like shatter?
it
his hand?
is you can use a reaction to deflect or catch a missile. Essentially it's just like a ranged attack or like arrow or range attack, anything like that. When you're hit by a range it's whenever you hit by a ranged weapon attack. And essentially what it is I roll D10 plus 8, and if I reduce the damage to 0, I spend a key point to basically throw it back, or I could just kind of hold on to it.
Okay. Yeah, so I won't even make you roll for it. You're able to like grab it just before it impacts the side of the dome, and you close your hand around it and feel nothing in your hand as it's crushed in your hand and dissipates.
Impressive. I wasn't expecting that.
What the fuck?
Glad you're still on your toes.
Yeah.
Aurora, while you're outside the dome,
I'm outside the door.
go into the
To
bathroom.
pee.
Oh,
Aurora had to go pee.
Oh no.
but I came back.
You're finishing up and coming back
Oh,
at this
okay.
point. In the darkness, and you can see like grayscale around you. Well, not
Wait,
darkness,
okay,
but
hold up. Before I come back, I want to use it.
okay.
I want to use it. Let me find it.
I again put just like half of a tree inside the dome so that she had a tree to lean on. People had tree to lean on.
Okay.
Like just half
Yeah.
of a tree.
Yeah.
For point of
Oh,
reference for what
okay,
she's about to do.
You already know.
Yeah. I know exactly what she's about to
you
do.
read it. Alright, I'm gonna do tree stride and just fucking walk into a tree.
Okay.
I want to see what happens.
So
Yeah, you gain the
You-
ability to enter a tree and move from inside it into another tree of the same kind within 500 feet.
Oh my god.
so
Tree
You-
stride's awesome. I fucking love it.
you finish up and oh yeah, I wanted to try this thing. You walk over to the nearest tree and drag your finger across it to open that gateway. And as you're stepping through it, you hear what sounds like something walking towards you as you step through. Those of you in the dome watch the tree that's kind of like positioned purposefully inside the dome. A single line opens in it, and then whoom, out walks Aurora
Oh.
into the dome.
Ah, that's a pretty neat trick. Where'd you learn that?
Is it still
What the
open?
wait, can he hear me? Or can he see
Yeah,
me?
you
walked
stepped into the dome.
Oh, I stepped into the dome.
Yeah.
Oh,
You went from one tree to the tree that's in the dome.
Is it still open?
No, it's shut behind her.
Okay.
Oh, okay,
Because
thank God!
only
Thank
one
God!
person. The person who cast it is the only person that can walk through the tree.
What
Oh,
the,
thank God.
what the fuck was that?
I just thought it was pretty interesting.
I guess you are a tree.
I told you.
And make sure to mark off the spell.
Yeah, I did. Or mark off the spell? What does that mean?
Mark
It's
it
a
down.
spell
You
slot.
hit
Oh,
that.
spell slot. Yeah.
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 Okay.
I did.
I can bet.
Yeah.
But hey, where'd you learn to do that?
Did I just learn it? How long ago did I learn this? I didn't even know I had it.
I don't know.
You just
Come up with a way you learned it.
discovered I had it, and I was like, fuck yeah, I want to use this.
You had a dream about it.
idea.
So you just kind of have always had it?
I guess.
Oh, well. Hey,
Interesting.
if you ever need to get out of a...
Yeah, that'll come
Peculiar
handy for
situation.
you. Yeah.
Okay.
I wish I could do something like that. That would be kind of cool.
This shit's fun.
Did you have a good bathroom break while you were out there, at least?
Yeah, good pee.
Okay.
Aurora, the branches that have started to grow out of your head from when you first entered here, you can feel them growing ever so slightly.
I'm just gonna itch my head.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Does any of us notice it growing?
No, Belwin would be the only one to notice with his high passive.
But I can't see inside the dome right now.
Are
Wait,
you not
why?
in the dome?
Are you not in the dome?
Oh, so no, we're not. We're smoking anymore. I'm in the dome.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
You
Yeah.
were in the dome when you were smoking. You just would
I
poke your
was-
head out to release the smoke.
Yeah, it was literally this situation.
I thought we were all like outside the dome smoking, and then pop our heads back inside to talk. Okay.
That's how it was. That's how it was before. Tomay said that y'all could do it the reverse way now.
Where you
Got
just
you.
stick your
I-
head
I-
out to
I
release
was-
the smoke.
That was a simple case of I missed the one crucial detail I needed.
You're
Okay.
good.
It's okay,
So
bud.
I'm inside the dome, so I notice it.
Leviathan's gonna
Gotcha.
go over to the tree. She just
And we're talking about Aurora's like
Yeah,
the
the
little stick horns.
the sticks that have all been growing out of her head since y'all walked in here are starting. You see them like ever so slightly extending, like very very slowly.
Aurora,
Interesting.
is it what you put in the pipe, or is your little stick horns growing a bit more?
I mean, you're not growing sticks, so I don't think it's what was in the pipe.
that is a good point.
That's enough. Still, I think your shit's growing, kind of like how Kaylinn was growing.
As they're talking,
Is-
I'm gonna go ahead and walk over to the tree and start unbuckling my pants to pee on the tree.
Oh my
In
god.
the dome?
Yeah.
I like look up and I scream. I go, ouch, ouch, off the dome! Whip around and I'm like,
just
get the fuck
take 2
out!
steps around the tree.
And take 2 seconds and just.
Okay, just outside.
Pick out to pee.
I imagine it's like my cousin.
Okay, so you whip around the tree, so you're not in the dome doing it.
What?
And you all hear him begin to go to the bathroom on this tree.
Right.
At least he was good at wrestling. Holy shit.
Reading the
I guess so.
spell. Can I cast sending to Sarah Lee again?
Double check the
I-
spell.
I just did. It said you can send the message across any distance and even to other planes of existence.
Okay.
Gonna
Damn.
send a message to you, girl.
It does say, but if the target is on a different plane than you, there is a 5% chance that the message doesn't arrive.
Yeah.
5%
Yeah.
chance.
There's a little circle over there. No
So
one
go
saw
ahead
it.
and-
I accidentally flung it over there.
It went past you. And behind you. Um
Okay, we'll find it later.
so yeah. You go ahead and cast your spell?
Yay.
Is that the one from
Checking to see if this works.
Yeah.
Hope everything's alright at home.
From my fingers.
Learned some interesting things. Created a new spell. Working on another one now.
No more. No more.
2 words. Love you.
Okay. You release the spell, wait for a response. Wait for a response. Tomay. It's been a couple weeks. Glad to hear you're safe. Congratulations on the spell. Your mother misses you. Make it home safe. We both love you. That's your response? Which it takes you a moment when she says that. It's been a couple weeks.
Yeah. I got that. By the way, you wouldn't have gotten through. You hit 25 before you.
Yeah.
So just missed the one word. So he's gonna get that back and just kind of like, as like Leviathan's going out to pee and everything like that, and just kind of sit for a second. Pull out like a sheet and everything, and just sit in kind of like a daze for half a second.
Yeah.
Do I notice this?
Yeah, you have an passive.
Do you have to pee too?
Uh,
Do you have to go pee too?
no, no. I was able to send a message to Sarah Lee back in West Run.
Oh.
Apparently, it's been a couple weeks
Oh.
that we've been here.
Oh.
Who is Sarah Lee? Is she like your boo thing? Is she a friend? A coworker?
It's
Oh.
A bit of everything.
But Sophie and Jackson were together in the book.
Oh. Gosh.
Exclusive, but without a super title.
So it doesn't matter how many times you track the days. Yeah.
Apparently.
Well, at least you can stop doing that.
Guess so.
Like a madman. Like a madman.
It's just, you know, I did say it was a little weird, just thought I was being smart.
Should have had people working on stuff while we're in here.
I'm not gonna
You've been working on something. You were working on something.
What about Robert?
Robert, have you been working on anything during this time?
I mean,
You have 4 hours before bedtime.
Been a couple weeks.
I don't think I've had anything to work on or anything to work on with.
Fair enough.
I looked at Tomay and I'm like, I'm not gonna say I told you so about the time thing. We'll just leave it at that.
Told you so.
Well, everyone kind of said I just was trying to keep my own toes.
Yeah, I was just.
As I had mentioned before, it was more or less for myself.
Anyway, you have to cope in this craziness. Is a good way to cope. So
It's just already been a couple weeks.
it has. It has.
It is.
My work probably thought that I've died.
Well, I mean,
Man, they don't have a lot of faith in you.
No, they do not.
not that.
I got told I'd probably die within 2 weeks of joining, and
Wow.
it's been a year or two. So
Well, I mean, if it's that important, are you able to send messages?
not across planes.
Well, I mean, I know that I don't know who these people are, but I mean, I could send a message for you.
DM, would that be possible?
What?
Could he cast sending to my people?
So the spell, I believe, states that you have to know the entity to send the spell or be familiar with them.
Words are less to a creature which you are a familiar.
Yeah.
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 So you have to be at least familiar with the entity you're sending the message to.
Well, it's just she gives me enough descriptors. Could that, like, roll to see if it works? at
Possibly.
least? It's always worth a shot.
It is worth a shot. Is there a way I can give him descriptors without giving away what the fuck I do?
You start to think on it. To be fair, he's very nondescript as far as his looks go.
Right.
Like, he's handsome, but that's about as far as the, like,
Right.
as nondescript as you can be about it.
Even if
You
it's,
can be. That's what you can get out.
Okay.
even if it's not to your employer, maybe somebody that you've worked alongside that could get to your employer.
Send it to Melody.
Who's Melody? You got to give me something more than
Melody at Daisy's. She's my friend.
You met
Oh.
Melody. We've
At
been to
Daisy's?
Daisy.
Yeah, Daisy's.
let Melody know. She'll tell a friend of mine who's
How do
also
you
my
know?
coworker.
How do you know daisies?
How do I know Daisy's? I'm a friend of Melody's.
We had a conversation about
We
this.
did.
Did
I
we
told
all-
them about
Even
it.
I remember
Told them.
that.
I don't know if Tomay was. I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I've definitely
But yeah,
blocked it out of my memory.
Let,
the
let
conversation.
Melody know.
Right. Well, I mean,
And-
that's an easy enough person. You need to give me 25 words is all that you get here. So if you want here, and I'm gonna tear a page out. Just write it on this.
Okay. And here, let me try to figure that out.
Yeah.
Everyone doing anything else while I try to do that?
Yeah. Anyone doing anything else?
I'm gonna hand Belwin the sending stone that his father gave me.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be like, hey, Belly.
Yep.
You want to talk to the old man?
Oh,
I'm gonna hand him the sending stone.
Yeah. He hands you over a small carved stone with your family's crest in it.
all right. And this is just second cast sending, right?
Yeah,
So
it's
25
just a
words
single.
there.
Yep, single use cast.
Send in stone to my papa,
Yeah.
to my boy Alpha. Hey, Dad. It's me.
You born.
On an adventure right now. Hope you, Mom, and the girls, and Kelly are doing okay. See you soon. Love you.
You get see
25
you
words.
soon. I think you get see you soon.
I counted. If I counted
Okay.
correctly, I should have gotten love you.
There was 3 of us counting in that moment.
I
I'll
just
allow
gave
it.
you the 10 so that
Let's
you
just-
could continue with another 15.
Yeah. Either way, like see you. No matter what.
Yeah.
It works out.
Gotta see if it fails because there's 5% chance across planes.
Yeah.
Takes a couple moments, but the stone begins to glow in front of you, and you hear your father's voice emanate out. Oh, adventure. I figured, sorry, it's been a while. It's also late right now. I hope y'all are okay. Everyone here is doing okay.
Here's okay. That was 25.
Yeah, that was it. I forgot to include the NPC joke, but ran out of words.
There were 2 moments there.
I mean, we can always talk to my grandmother or my grandfather. Be like,
Yeah.
hey, I'm
Sendings
still
are hard
alive."
to squeeze a joke in, okay?
I'm gonna kind of just like fall on stone. Just be like,
Oh, my
kinda
grandfather can
have,
pick up.
have a little internal monologue for a second, just thinking. Hand stone back to Bobby.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
Of course, Belly.
Just kicks it out.
Well, I'm gonna head to bed early. We'll at least get a couple hours of shut eye while we're just here.
No?
I would assume this is probably like the last hour of the 4 hours.
It's getting to the point where it's like, yeah, time to
I'm
turn
gonna
in.
just get ready for bed.
Yeah.
Honk me.
Yeah. Belwin just.
I mean, I'll probably still keep track of at least an internal clock so that we know like when we need rest so that none of us get too exhausted.
Okay.
By the way, Zem, if she just hears my voice and anything that you're saying, it might come across a little weird. So in your 25 words, maybe message from Zem.
Oh, I'm already on it.
Yeah, of course. I just double checking with you.
I'm gonna have Shadow just rearrange. Do what you want. Don't leave the dome. Wake me up if something happens.
Okay.
Can I hear him say that and then just send Sayuel to go play with him?
Sure. Make a charisma check
Okay.
for Sayuel. And just judge Shadow's reaction based off of his charisma check.
Oh. The charisma check was rolled a 2 and he has -4 on charisma.
Yeah, so Sayuel comes over and like politely stands in front of Shadow.
Just stands there.
Shadow just stares back down at Sayuel, like confused, as much as a construct panther can be.
I'm just gonna look over and just go. Just run between his legs and then run circles around the dome.
Go play, Shadow.
He just starts running around Shadow, and Shadow just lays down.
Shadow, go play.
And he gets up and starts like chasing Sayuel, just in circles around the dome.
You got it?
Here's my message to Melody.
Right. Well, hopefully this works. Sending.
Sending.
You're sending it to
Sending.
Melody.
Melody. Which I know Melody. We had a short conversation or two.
Yeah,
about the-
yeah. You're
At the
familiar with
tavern.
Melody.
At the tavern.
From Zim through Tomay. Of what's that word? Omaged?
Damaged.
Damaged. Of damaged and defective. In Feywild and still alive. Let them know they're still stuck with me. Stay kinky, girl.
Kiss.
Kiss,
Hey,
kiss.
kinky girl.
Kiss, kiss.
That's my version of kiss kiss for her.
Response comes back.
Hadala!
Oh, great. Don't die. Debrief when you return. Here. Things are getting weird.
Excuse me?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Wait, what?
That's all the response is.
You
And
throw in the NPC joke.
oh,
You've used 13 words. So
sure.
far.
Let me think of a joke Melody would come up with.
Hold on. Hold on.
In what?
Make a joke about her kinkiness.
See you later, sugar tits.
I don't know. No.
Hold on.
That sounds sad.
Nah,
You're at
I'm gonna
13.
take it.
Yep.
Doesn't sound like her.
Yeah, no, that's not Melody.
Fuck, this is hard. Melody's not the joking type.
She isn't.
I mean,
But you've missed it with 2 other opportunities.
Yeah, so I've got to do it here.
just say the secret to my mixing thing is D's.
No, you know what? Her type of joke. Her type of joke. She ends the message with knock knock.
Oh, bleh.
Not Melody!
That's good.
Anyways,
Just bleh.
she would do that. Fuck.
I thought it was kind of funny.
Knock knock.
I'll get her back later.
Do you not get it?
What?
Do you not get the joke?
What joke?
Right. Never mind.
Bones.
So, eventually, one by one, you start turning in. Anyone taking watch?
Tell you what.
Say well?
I'll be up for the first amount, but I'm not like hardcore paying attention, just
Okay.
passive.
I'll take last watch if someone wakes me up.
Okay. So, I'll just go ahead and have you roll for Sayuel, you roll for Shadow, Robert roll for Hooter, because I imagine you've got him out and about. If you want to make a roll for Peaches, or he's sleeping, either way.
I mean, yeah, I'll let him sleep.
Okay.
What is he rolling for?
Perception, so wisdom modifier.
Still 0.
And then Zem, if you want to go ahead and roll a perception check for your watch, we'll just speed through watch.
Sounds good. I'll roll a Percepi-weppy. Percepi-weppy.
Or Sappy Web?
Oh, at the end of my watch,
Sappy Web.
reset the dome for another 8 hours.
Okay.
That's 4 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what'd you get for Shadow?
18.
Saywell?
18.
Hooter?
22.
Nice.
Oh, I was hoping for
Dirty
another
20.
18.
The dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Yeah. So, Saywell and Shadow running around the circle just consistently, surprisingly, never running out of energy.
Celestials and constructs.
Right. Hooter keeping his eye out. Zem, you're eventually just roused awake by the sound of a metallic panther chasing a celestial weasel.
I imagine at some point they started wrestling each other like the cats do.
Right.
Yeah.
But you are roused awake.
Can Benny be a
Yeah.
As you're coming to consciousness, you see Tomay is just falling asleep. And just beyond the dome, you see a beautiful human woman just sitting there on the other side of the dome, just staring.
Oh God.
And that's where we're gonna go to break.
I had it in my head. I was like,
I
yeah,
am-
we're going to break here.
I'm glad I took last watch.
So yeah, we're gonna go break. We'll be back here in like 20 minutes. Get yourself a snack, get yourself a drink, go to the bathroom, do what you gotta do. Yeah, we'll see you here in a bit.
This whole damn place is about to blow. Look around, what do you see? I see the wolves at bay coming after me. Oh, oh, get ready for the war. They're coming now, yeah, they're right outside the door.
Hello, one and all. Tomay here to say thank you all for listening and being a part of this audio version of our wonderful live streams. If you want to catch us live, make sure you tune in Sundays at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time for our live sessions of this campaign, as well as Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time for our recaps of each session. And now, catch us every other Saturday at 10 p.m. for Campaign 0.5 for even more Fleeting Hope content. If you're missing out and you want to catch some of our previous sessions, make sure you follow us here on Spotify or subscribe to our YouTube at youtube.com/fleetinghope. We thank you all for your continued support, and I hope that you guys will have a wonderful rest of your time here. With that said, let's get back and let's see how this group does here in the Feywild.
This whole damn place is about to blow. Look around, what do you see? I see the wolves at bay coming after me. Oh, oh, get ready for the war. They're coming now, yeah, they're right outside the door.
I fuck Kaylinn as a female.
Okay,
Out of pocket.
we're back.
Me too.
We're all back.
We were messing with Snapchat filters before. Kaylinn had a female filter on, and I said smash.
I mean, no judgment, but
I look like Bella Thorne on God.
I'm just happy that you were confident enough to let the entirety of the internet know.
Yeah. Yeah, Kaylinn as a female,
Yeah.
smash.
Smash.
All right,
Pass.
you heard it here. Anyways, so Zem, as you start rising awake to the sounds of the construct chasing a weasel,
delicious?
you see Tomay is just going to sleep. Perfect timing to start waking up. Who is that?
Yeah.
A beautiful humanoid woman in this long black nightgown with long sleeves.
Oh, fuck.
Short blonde hair. Doesn't go past the ears.
Okay.
Just sits outside the dome just staring inward. Not really locking eyes with anyone, but just staring. She's outside the dome, and Tomay said nobody can see into it.
Can I,
Other than a god.
can I
go up to the edge of the dome, not escape the dome,
Mm-hmm.
but go up to the edge of the dome and try to discern like specific race, any other details I can see, yada yada yada, etc. etc.
Sure, make a perception,
Percent of be willing.
because you're just looking over them.
Oh, where'd it go? There it is. Okay. Let's roll this one.
Let me.
Okay, good. I about had a heart attack. 13.
13. She appears human, but it's hard to tell. The hair kind of covers the ears.
So it could be Faye. Fuck.
They're not really in, like, outside of the very beautiful nightgown that they're wearing, there's nothing else extra about them.
Okay. I'm going to wake up Kaylinn.
Yeah, you reach your hand over and a retchie in your head. I wake up. Tells you to wake up before Zem even touches you.
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah. I need Brain Dude's opinion on that woman, and I point to where I see the blonde woman.
Beautiful humanoid woman. Blonde hair that doesn't go past the ears but covers them in a long black nightgown. It's just sitting, by the way. Just cross-legged sitting outside the dome. Just staring into it, not locking eyes with anyone, not like shifting the eyes, just staring.
I just need Brain Boy's opinion on whether we should go out and talk or prepare to attack as soon as this dome drops.
I mean, it doesn't seem like she's doing anything.
Yeah, but getting Brain Boy's opinion might be helpful, just to see if he knows what we're maybe getting ourselves into.
A Reggie or one of the other two?
I think she's talking about me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. Can't really see out of the bubble.
Oh. I can sneak my head out.
No.
If there's something
No.
outside of it that you're not too sure about, probably not a good idea. Describe her for me. You do your best to describe. You're asleep. you zonked out.
I'm zoned.
We all zonked, but then
Nah, it doesn't strike any familiar tones. I mean, I doubt they're human. Unless they're just lost. Are they moving at all?
Are they?
Stone still, just staring.
Yes, they are still.
he asked if they were moving and you're saying yes.
Yes, they are still.
So yes, they're moving, or no, they are still.
They are still.
Okay.
Did you say that out loud?
I think Tomay redid the bubble.
Are you sure?
Before he went to sleep, he redid the bubble. So it should stay up for a little while. We just keep an eye and make sure there's no movement.
Got it.
Okay, what's Brain Boy saying?
Sorry, I shouldn't have done that.
Look. Okay. Okay, I think that is a good idea. I say we have about 4 hours. We can let everyone else sleep. Yeah. And then I will wake everyone up and be like, what the fuck? Okay, I will keep my eye on her then. I just needed Brain Boy's opinion.
Yeah, and I'll carry your perception check from
Yeah.
looking at her. You're welcome to make a perception check as well, Kaylinn. Now that you are conscious.
Are we carrying over Sayuel, Shadows,
Yep.
and
Yeah, all the familiars are carrying over. The
I don't want to reroll that.
Steel Defender is carrying over.
You said perception, right?
Yep,
A percepi.
What are we got?
19.
Oh, good.
19.
Nice.
No, I mean, they don't see a threat being posed other than somebody just came and sat down. So they're not like, they see these two are conscious and aren't immediately like, we need to do something.
Okay.
These two are conscious and these two aren't like reacting.
Sayuel and Benny are just kind of like in between fighting.
Yeah,
Well, I did say for Shannon to wake me up or let me know if anything happens.
true,
Not anything threatening.
true. So, yeah, Shadow would, while Benny and Sayuel are going at it, would come over and like he like gently bites on your shoulder. Gently. As gentle as a construct can be.
Yeah.
But bites on your shoulder to wake you up.
I wake up.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you see the same image.
Yeah, we see. We're gonna watch. Brain Boy said to just watch because we got a little bit on the dome. Doesn't she seem like she sees us, but it seems like she senses something. So we're gonna sit, let everyone sleep for a couple hours, and then we'll wake everyone up and figure it out.
Kaylinn, you look back over at her and watch her blink finally. And it's not her eyelid, but instead this like under eyelid, full black, just
Oh.
It's a lizard person.
Oh,
Huh?
what?
What?
That's obviously
Well, in the eyes, like, she finally blinked.
okay. Why would that make her a lizard person?
I blink all the time. Am I a lizard?
Yeah. No. What did the blink look like?
Like her eyelids didn't move, but like there was like an under thing from the bottom that went doop doop black.
Okay. Would that ring a bell in my knowledge?
to make a history or nature.
I'm just gonna stand up and just stare back.
Advantage.
You're in the dome.
Yeah, I know. Just stare back.
Yeah.
Cross.
That's 17.
17. I mean, there are plenty of creatures
That can do that.
that can do that. And there are varying colors of all these creatures, so you don't put it past that one of them would have a black under eyelid.
Okay.
But for a humanoid to sit there and do it is a little stranger.
Yeah.
You're kind of strange, though.
Yeah.
But you are in the Feywild, so your kind of strange is kind of everywhere.
Yeah. That's about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I notice anything on the woman? I'm staring at her.
Same picture I've painted. And if you want to make a perception check to try and gauge anything else.
Yeah, I can try.
Yeah, from that description, I can't. There's a multitude of things that woman could be, if that's a woman. So yeah, same plan. I think.
24.
24.
Oh damn.
That's my second 18 in a row too.
You're looking her over, and nothing of her catches your attention, but you can see the grass just below her. It's starting to ever so slightly creep out this like ring of like blight. Like the grass is beginning to wilt and shrivel.
I don't know if you guys can see this, but Grassy's dying.
Can we see that now that he's...
Yeah, he points it out, and you see this, like, it's very small around her and emanating from where she's sitting and slowly crawling out.
Carrying over my knowledge, does that narrow down my choices?
It's not good, whatever it is.
Grassy's dying.
Change of plans, now that Grassy's dying. I think we should wake everyone the fuck up.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to May.
Yeah.
May just
Aurora,
grab his shoulders and go, wake up!
wake up! Wake up!
Nightmare.
Gratsy's dying.
And I point over at the woman in the grass.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? I don't fucking know. That's why I'm waking you up.
And then Robert and Belwin.
Yeah.
And would I notice the grass dying immediately?
They point out the woman, and you look at her, and you look around at the grass, and there's this very small ring growing around her of just dead grass.
And I'm like,
Oh, I mean,
But we need to figure out what to do the fuck now before whatever is irradiating
How
reaches us.
fast
What
is
the
this ring?
Pause. Slow down. What the fuck is going on?
Okay, there's a woman. The grass is dying around her. We don't know who she is. We haven't talked to her. We've stayed in the dome because dome is safety. I woke you all up, or me and Leviathan did, to figure out what the fuck we should all do.
Well,
Okay.
It's slow enough.
hold on, Caden. Hold
Okay.
on, Caden.
It's slow enough. You gauge. You could probably have an hour before it touches even the dome.
Okay,
right.
so we have
How long into this watch?
At this point, 30 minutes since you've gone to sleep.
Sadly, I'm sorry.
damn.
I was gonna try to let you sleep.
She doesn't seem hostile.
Gratsy's dying.
Yeah, I
It's
was.
just some grass. People
Yeah,
tend to
but-
grass. Grass dies all the time.
Okay, but someone making grass die is not the friendly air I tend to lean towards.
Isn't that a human too?
I
Humans can't do that.
I
shit.
don't know if it's human. You
It
guys are not
looks
taking this as
human.
seriously
Well,
as
how
it
about
needs to be
this?
taken.
How about this? I'll tell you, not only can nothing come in or out of the dome at my choice, no magic can come in or out of this dome as well.
Can it?
And I'm gonna literally, like, cast an ice knife and just throw it at the dome, and it's just gonna ricochet off and hit the ground.
Yep.
But
Um,
is the dome also on the floor?
Okay, Mrs. People.
Just
Say, well, no, there's the dome
Have you
wall.
ever tried, you know,
So
something that goes
so
into
it
the
should be
ground?
okay.
Like goes through the ground.
Yeah, can
nothing can come past it is a dome.
My money's on a hag.
so it's a spear.
But we also don't know if once the dome is gone that it will...
You still have 7 hours. I redid it right
Yeah.
before I went to sleep.
Yes, but
The issue is if that stuff goes around the dome, and the
We
dome
are
falls,
trapped.
We should
We are
probably get the fuck out of
You
here.
could fly over it.
I cannot fly.
Half of us cannot
I
fly.
can
I can
fly
make
over
you
this,
fly.
this grass.
For 10 minutes.
Yeah, and that would
We
be
don't
enough
know
to
how
do it.
fast she is.
She could be super fast. I'm really paranoid.
So pretty.
We are in the Feywild. I think it is warranted.
I'm scared. Be scared. I will make you scared.
Just has anyone tried to communicate by any means to this being?
No, it's staring at us.
It,
Can
it
I
doesn't
use
seem like it's
bending on
staring
it?
at us. It's just in the direction.
Yeah, general direct. Yeah.
Which means she
I'm with the
probably
mayor.
senses there's something magical here.
Yeah, you could, actually.
Let me send her a message.
You can do ascendings. Go to mark off a 3rd level spell slot.
Doesn't know where it comes from. At least.
And are you
Don't
sending...
you know that?
You're sending this message to just this woman.
because he knows what house sending works.
To what?
To just this woman
no,
right
I'm
here.
talking about the magic.
Okay,
Sorry.
my bad.
I
My
don't know.
Okay,
She's
first
casting
off,
sending.
Guys, I can send a message to the whatever the fuck this
Woman.
thing is.
Woman.
Woman?
Oh.
Yeah, woman.
Good
Okay.
idea.
If you do, don't. I would just say don't say anything about us being here.
Just say.
Just ask,
Yeah.
hey, how are you? What are you up to?
Yeah.
Don't mention any
How about
names.
what do you want?
No.
No.
Are we
Also
doing
too
colors
aggressive.
again?
That's
Are we
And
doing colors
that
again?
can be twisted.
remember, we're in the Feywild. We were told very, very specifically to watch our words
Okay.
very closely.
Say
Yes.
what are
Okay.
you doing in the area?
What'd you say, Belwin? Sorry.
Are we doing colors again? And referring to each other whenever the Fae are around?
Not
Just-
yet.
We just have to be careful if they say,
Alright.
you know, can you give me your name? Can I have your name? Just say, darling, you cannot have it. I cannot give it. But I may tell you. You have to clarify.
Maybe ask why it's just standing there.
I think we go with
I was gonna say,
Zem's
sitting.
suggestion as to the question.
Why are you in the area?
Oh.
How's the weather around here? You know, just small
Try
talk.
to be nice. Just try
Just
to be
be
nice.
charming. Be charming.
Nonchalant.
Just don't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just be
What
careful.
the fuck
trust
should I
you.
say then?
I
No,
would
don't
literally.
trust me.
I mean, if you're uncomfortable doing it, I could give it a shot. Or
Yeah.
Shit, do it then.
you want me
To
to?
mark off a slot.
Nice.
Ice tray.
All right.
Soiled it.
Soil it.
We got napkins.
Tissues.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast sending to our
Okay.
mysterious person.
Yeah. Okay. Then you mark off the spell slot.
I RP'd it that if you're uncomfortable, I could
Oh.
go ahead and try. And Aurora was like, "Sure."
I'm sorry, I was just trying to.
So, what you saying?
Hello. What might you be doing in the area? Hope your day is well.
And that's it.
The response comes back. She doesn't move. But the response comes back. Oh. Thought I might have to wait for this to end. Believe you have something of mine.
The ring.
Hey, Leviathan. Can I have that ring real quick?
Why?
Just trust me.
No, I'm gonna need a why. There's a creepy woman out there.
She wants the ring.
Oh.
Give the ring.
Zeb, I feel like you should handle this. You have the most knowledge with the Fae.
I was just gonna.
It,
it out.
it depends, because, you know, this thing, and I gesture
You know
towards my
what?
horns, can be a problem sometimes.
I can't leave the dome, but I can at least,
I'll take it.
I can put one foot, I can keep 1 foot in and just.
Or I can take it, but we run the risk of her wanting to kill me.
That's why I'm saying let's steer clear of that.
Yeah.
Like I
You-
said, I can go.
I mean, honestly, you are. Kaylinn is Fae.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think,
Robert, Belwin, you guys have any other suggestions?
I mean, I could do it
We
if no
just,
one
we
else is
just
gonna
take the
do it.
ring. Just hold your hand out, drop the ring, bring the hand back in.
That's what I
it.
was gonna do.
Why don't? Yeah.
I was just gonna put my hand out.
okay.
Let's let the Fae creature do
Put their
it.
hand out.
Yeah.
If
And if they ask for anything and more, we send Kaylinn.
Yes. Just before, just in case I don't get to talk to you again, crash course. Analyze everything she says, make sure there's not a twisted meaning. Okay, good luck!
Thank you.
Here, you're gonna go halfway out. I'm gonna hold on to your other hand. If anything happens, I'm gonna yank you back in.
That's kind of a good plan, just in case.
Okay.
Here's the
Jurassic
style. Yeah, you yank your arm. Yeah.
As all this is going on, Zem's gonna like bite on her like demonized like little nail.
Biting on
Yeah,
the
just-
needle nail.
yeah.
Yeah?
I'm gonna immediately cast tongues.
Okay.
I can't actually. Fuck. That's a 3rd level spell, and I'm out of 3rd level spell slots.
I'm just gonna
I have
get ready
tongues.
for
What do you want to?
whatever happens. I'm
It
just on
wouldn't
high
help me.
alert right now.
Never.
Alright.
Tongues just you understand any spoken language, just in case she speaks in a different language.
I'm gonna grab a rock and keep it in my hand.
Okay, easy enough. You can find one.
While holding on to her. I got you.
Yeah? So has anyone given her the ring?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
get
Okay.
yeah.
Okay,
She
she
has
has the ring.
We have a prop.
Okay.
Yeah.
What you doing?
I'm just gonna have my book in my lap.
I'll walk
Yeah,
outside the
weapon.
dome.
Halfway.
Yes, halfway. And I'll be like, "Oh, is this yours?"
The head shifts from staring at nothing as soon as you appear to up at you. She begins to stand without using her arms. And at full height stands about 7.5 foot tall,
Oh my god.
towering over you. And the dome, nearly. She
Fuck.
looks at the ring in your hand. She's going to reach out and grab,
Okay.
and she's going to grab your hand and attempt to pull you in.
I'm gonna pull her in.
So this is going to be a contested strength check,
Ah.
and this is going to be a strength save for you, Kaylinn.
Okay.
Point of reference, she is not allowed in the dome.
Mm-hmm.
Did I roll through?
Yep, this is a strength check
Hold
for
on,
you.
we're gonna let them do the roll.
Can I since I'm ready for anything, can I just hop in
Okay.
and
not
give
bad,
Leviathan
not bad,
advantage?
not bad,
Yeah,
not bad.
so you have advantage with
Yeah.
Belwin's help.
So I just
Because he was ready.
Go for the natural 20.
He was
Go for
ready.
it.
19. It was
Okay, it was 19.
No, it was 7. So
Okay,
19.
19.
19.
19 go. Oh, plus 2. 21.
Alright.
10.
What was your strength save?
17.
17.
Wait, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 17.
You probably should have specified, is this ring yours? You
Yeah.
didn't specify.
What did you say?
So,
What'd you say?
Is this
Is it-
yours?
is this
And just
yours?
presented her entire arm.
so
Oh.
you feel the grip around your hand become unbearable, almost breaking bone.
Oh no.
You feel Leviathan's hand grabbing yours, trying not to hurt you, but also trying to pull you in. I need you to roll a d4. On an odd number, you let Leviathan's hand go. On an even number, you let her hand go.
Oh no. You need even.
Oh my fuck. Oh my fuck.
Because this was a really close contested strength check.
Holy shit.
Even.
4?
4.
Even.
Yeah.
Even.
You feel your hand crack and slip from hers. The ring no longer in your hand, and you are hurled into the dome. And you watch as your hand slips out.
Oh no. Oh no.
And you watch her form almost like swell. The gown stretching to these tattered cloths, this horrid humanoid, just mutated form. You immediately recognize an Annis hag.
Oh.
As she morphs and grows and just starts leaving, walking away on all fours.
Zem is just gonna be hanging with her little bone finger in her mouth and just be like, "Oh my god, I survived an encounter with a hag."
Kaylinn,
A hag.
I need you to take 4 points of bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
and your hand is currently broken.
Cool. Okay, how many again?
4 points.
Okay.
Oh my god. So everyone,
What was that?
everyone thank whatever they praise. We just survived an encounter with a hag.
Oh.
Oh, what?
Barely.
The guardian says to avoid those.
Kaylin's hand is like this, but broken in multiple places and purple.
We
You
survived.
probably should have specified the ring,
Ring.
not
Yeah.
just this.
Hard lesson learned.
Yeah.
But
I think that is a hard lesson learned.
yes. But we
Oh,
survived.
I realized
That
how
is the
specific.
point. That could have been way way totally worse.
With that, and he's just gonna lay his head back. I can get my long rest.
Yeah, Tomay goes back to sleep. Your hand is broken.
Yeah.
You're gonna cure it?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Wait, do I have cure wounds? I feel like I do. Yes.
You have a
Okay.
like full cleric here.
Okay, but I can give myself some.
I feel like
And if
Aurora
that's
also
not-
just fell back and passed out.
Okay.
Okay. We're good, everyone. Go back to sleep.
Oh, yeah,
You're not
that's right.
already.
You do first.
Yeah, you can do first.
We survived. Hooray!
Okay, and then 1d8.
Yeah, it's
What are you doing?
only a few more hours for you to all get your long rest.
I got a 1.
Oh.
You know what?
2 equals 3.
That's enough to at least get your hand back in somewhat working order.
Good. Okay.
As you cast Cure Wounds on your hand, yeah, it's all the bones snap back into place all at once.
I thought I was gonna have to
And
take
it-
those.
It is not. It's not easy for you, Kaylinn. It hurts, and then it just starts throbbing with pain.
Help.
I imagine she's.
Aurora's passed out.
Gonna cast Cure Wounds at first level.
Okay.
Cure Wounds.
I wish I could.
What the hell is that?
Awesome. What? Holy fuck!
Where's my D8? There it is.
I look at my finger and say out loud, Bone Daddy, can you do anything?
8 plus 2. 10.
Nice.
There you go.
Yeah. So you heal all your hit points back up.
Yeah.
Look at my pinky again. Just kidding, Bone Daddy.
The pain subsides. The swelling will take a moment, but the pain
I
subsides.
heal it and then I go, there you go.
It's still a little sore. Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go to sleep.
So you are all able to finish up your long rest.
I keep watching the rest of the time because fuck.
Take one this.
Yes. Oh, wrong one.
This is cool. I didn't realize I had this spell.
Hmm?
I'm sorry.
At the end of y'all's long rest, as everyone's coming back to consciousness.
Long rest.
Yeah, you can go and mark a long rest, so you can
My
get all your
God,
spell
give me
slots and
my
everything
spells.
back.
Did
Yes.
Oh, it sounded like Marge from Simpsons.
Oh, homie.
Take
Oh,
one
homie.
rest.
I did.
Okay.
I already did.
Making sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I heard that and I was like,
Okay.
alright.
So you have a few more hours until the dome drops to prepare yourselves, eat a meal, drink some water. Of course, I know Robert's probably down in his coffee.
Anyone else need water?
I'll take some for this morning.
All right.
The jerky's kind of dry.
Straw. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Just this long rubber straw that comes off of his shoulder.
Yeah. I'm questioning it.
Yep. But eventually you all gather your stuff, gather yourselves, continue forward.
Yeah.
Alright. Move one stone, drop it.
Yep.
Is the blight that was on the ground spreading at all, or is it gone?
It hasn't spread anymore than it had gotten to when you went to sleep.
Okay.
At the point after she had walked away, maybe about a 3-foot ring of the blight. It hasn't grown anymore that you can tell.
Okay, but it's still there.
It's still there.
Okay, we'll avoid it.
Good idea.
Hey, at least we don't have to worry about the ring anymore.
Yeah. That is something. It was a 50-50 chance. So
And now we also know how specific we need to be with words.
yes, that was a hard lesson learned.
Yeah. How's your
Thank
head?
you for being the
Very
tester of that, Kaylinn.
Yeah, you're welcome.
How's your head?
It throbs, but I should be fine.
No, at this point, pain subsided, color's
okay.
starting to return. It's been a few hours since it got cured, so
At least 3.
There.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. At
Yeah,
this
no,
point,
it's fine now.
Okay, good.
I can
should be
shoot.
fine to shoot still.
Good job.
Lead the way then, Kaylinn. Them would love to talk more about the book on our travels here.
Oh yes, yes, absolutely.
Let's
Okay.
go.
So, survival check from you, perception check from 2 people, just to keep it short.
I'll take me and Belwin.
Belwin and Tomay,
That works.
go ahead and do date.
I'm done with perception for now.
Alright.
Ooh.
Whenever you're ready.
Yep, go ahead.
17.
4!
30-20.
Can I
Okay.
roll for sight well?
Just for the sake of brevity.
Okay.
And then I need
I'm too
somebody
involved in conversation.
to roll the D100. I know you wanted to last time, so if you want to go ahead and roll the D100.
Oh, that still is above 50%, but just barely 51.
51.
Ooh, we got close that time.
That did.
Oh no.
Okay. So y'all continue on your journey, following Kaylinn's lead. Kaylinn following Arechi's directions from before. Y'all continue onward.
So, how far did you make it in the second book?
I made it about halfway before I decided to go to sleep.
Right, Sophie and Travis?
Yeah.
Right? Oh my god.
Oh my god, I
This little
totally
love
shipped
triangle
them.
with Jessica as well?
Oh my gosh, that love triangle is crazy, but Jessica's a bitch.
I know, but they don't know. She's playing them very well.
I'm just holding shadows.
Is there like a third book?
Pulls it out. There's 4 and 5, but I just don't
Oh
know.
my god, yes.
I haven't read 4 or 5 yet, though.
Oh,
I haven't been able to acquire or find them.
oh. We'll have to go shopping for them as soon as
Who's
we...
your favorite so far?
I think Sophie. I relate to her so much.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, mine's a character you haven't been introduced to
Oh,
yet. One of the gentlemen you'll get to meet. Very reminds me of myself a little bit. A little more proper
I'm
than
just
the
gonna
rest of your crew.
yawn, but it's gonna be like a little tiny roar.
Sorry, are we boring you?
Just look at Shadow and just nod.
Shadow's just
Right. I just, we got time here. Just following Kaylinn. Figured some short.
We're
conversation.
excited. It's a good story,
Very good.
if you know what I mean.
Oh.
I think you know
He
definitely.
Sorry, Shadow.
Covers it.
Shadow, don't listen.
few hours into y'all's travel. Eventually, the forest begins to give way to more mountainous landscape that climbs up like stairs for miles, feet, inches. The perspective here is still very strange. Doesn't seem like it actually. It seems like it still continues. It seems like it still continues as a coastline. There's just the forest is now giving way to a mountain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay.
Gotcha.
I was about to say, to continue conversation, I was going to cast fly on at least both of us so that we could just walk and talk in the air.
You do notice.
What?
You do notice that this.
So wait.
I was gonna try and put it in the. Sorry.
The coastline also begins to curve. And I need to pull this out real quick to remind myself. Yes. The coast begins to curve to a point where you are now walking duskward. Again. Directly towards the ever-setting sun. Y'all get another few hours in and see that mountain range that y'all had walked past actually opens up into a hollow caldera in the center. This
Big
massive,
word. Good player don't know.
massive bowl shape. Like somebody took a big old melon scoop of this mountain and just scooped it out.
Oh.
How far into the day are we by Tomay's marks?
At this point, 4.5
No,
hours.
he would have kept just so that we could rest and not have to take exhaustion.
4.5 to 5 hours at this point. You're waiting for the time to come to mark down that 5th hour for the day.
I mean, this little concave here, I know we just got started with our travels and everything like that, but we are a few hours into the day. If we find something like this again later on the road, I would say this would be a more ideal concave to set up camp in. The dome could actually be more camouflage.
Belwin looking at it with your perception check, with your perception check carrying over, you can see on the skyline above the mountains, where you can see the ever sparkling twilight of stars, there are these like beautiful ribbons of light that dance seemingly above the caldera.
Yeah, but if we find something like this, I would suggest.
I mean, anywhere with pretty lights too. I'm gonna motion up to the night or motion up to the lights.
I mean, if we want to, I know I've got something that I want to work on. I saw you working on something yesterday.
I think I need a workbench to make a prototype.
That's fair.
Yeah, I mean, you need access to tools and materials.
That's what I thought.
I would honestly prefer to keep going as much as we can so that the sooner we get there, the sooner we can get the fuck out.
That's fair. Small
I
suggestion.
don't want to be here.
That's fair. Well, just in case we find something like this again, it would be just more ideal for the dome.
Exactly. Good.
I heard of a concept once that would probably make it a little easier, but I'm not sure.
So, are y'all continuing duskward or heading towards the caldera? I missed the part.
Duskward. We're
continuing on your trail.
The trail.
Okay.
The journey.
Yeah. You continue traveling forward, and the landscape eventually shifts back to a very, very dense thicket. Tomay, time comes, you're about the 8-hour mark, getting close. You go to mark it down and take note of the location.
Do we want to... I mean, we're about the point that we stopped yesterday. Well, yesterday. But, do we want to set up camp again, or...
Do we
It's
want?
a little denser around here.
Yeah. Do we want to check in with Brain Boy? See if he's sensing anything new?
Because we could technically walk a couple more hours.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it's close, then we can go to wherever we're going.
Right.
I'm fine walking a couple more hours.
Yeah.
Brain Boy.
Reggie, what do you think?
Oh, not a lot of it's today, but see how I'm feeling.
Do I hear him?
Yeah, he's responding directly to you.
Yeah. Well, we all have our off days. I'm saying that out loud.
I love hearing one-sided conversations.
Sorry, Zem.
Don't worry, that happens to me a lot.
Well, maybe it... I don't know why he couldn't get into your head.
Don't worry about it. I already.
I mean, we could always try again when we set up camp.
No, I already have someone taking up residence. It's fine.
Already somebody taking up residence.
Yes. It's rented out for an expensive price. Anyways.
How expensive?
So you have a...
I'm not cheap, I will say that.
Are you... So you have another Fey being in your head?
I say Faye, but I have another being in my head, yes.
Interesting. Can they talk to anyone as well, or...
No, just me.
They're not gonna turn you into... whatever, kind of like Kaylinn.
No.
Are they?
I don't think so. No. Maybe. No. I'm gonna go with no.
Alright, that's not very confident, not very reassuring, but, sorry, Rachi. Side conversation.
He hasn't been paying attention to you. Actually, the sparkles around Kaylinn's horns have been glowing. As he's attempting to assess where he is.
Ah, that's why I don't hear you in the head.
So, what?
This is gonna take a moment.
You have a gem in your head?
A what?
A gem.
I wouldn't say it's a gym.
Is it an Arechi almost?
Kind of. It's hard to explain.
We don't have time.
Yeah, we kind of do. For
Kinda has to do with that thing where if I tell you too much about it, you're on a death list, so I don't want to tell you too much.
You know what? Okay. I think it'd be fun to be on the death list.
No, not on the death list that you would be put on. No.
I think it'd be fun.
No.
I get to fight everywhere I go.
They would make it painful. Anyways.
So is it more than one? You say they, or is
It's my work, my organization. Again, I'm bonded
the
to it for
organization.
life, you know, just I'm gonna die here, so it's fine.
Okay. If we're about to die, will you tell me?
I don't really have control of that, but I'll try to warn you.
Okay.
I guess
we don't make it out of here. I mean, it's at least one secret.
Yeah, I mean that's
How
true.
how would they know if you tell me?
I'm pretty sure they'd know.
I mean, we're in the Feywild.
I'm pretty sure they'd know.
Well, I think what he was suggesting is if, like, we're all on the brink of death and our last breaths are coming, you could tell us then.
Oh yes, for sure.
Because then at that point, what
For
death
sure.
list? We're
I'm gonna
already
tell
dead.
someone my secrets. Yes.
I know too much.
No, you don't know enough.
You know, he kind of reminds me of Travis.
He does. Oh my god, you would love Travis.
Is that who's in your head, Travis?
No, he's in the book.
Definitely not.
It's Travis.
Oh my god. You can call him Travis if you would like.
Travis Jr.
He would love that.
Woody. Alright.
Hi,
Pinky
Travis.
starts to throb ever so slightly.
I'm just gonna like pet your head. Hi, Travis.
Oh boy.
Right.
Doesn't stop. Just keeps throbbing.
In my head, I just go, calm down, Bone Daddy, calm down.
Just keep going.
Anyways. So, Arechi, you get a sense yet or anything? Does any of this look familiar? Good? Preferably? Good familiar?
Yeah. We're getting closer on familiar stuff, but I don't know, it feels like it's still like as if it was on the other side of the world. But it's not. This place is so confusing.
Is it up?
I don't think so.
So,
He doesn't respond after that.
well, I mean, if as long as it feels familiar, I mean, I guess that's good, right?
Sure.
You're sure there isn't reassuring.
You saying that is not reassuring. What the fuck is going on?
He's talking out loud. He took over Kaylinn.
No.
Did he?
No.
No. Oh, I thought he
He's
took over
still
Kaylinn.
no.
Still very much a one-sided conversation.
Oh, okay.
Nope, he's just borrowing her senses for a second.
Ah, copy. Okay, my bad. That's a detail I missed.
Hey, Richie, do you just want to stay out? Lead the way.
Maybe it could
I
give
mean-
you a chance to.
Feel around. Pet the grass.
Yeah, can't Brain Boy use Kaylin's voice?
Brain Boy can be Kaylinn. He's done it before.
I don't want to do it unless you're okay with it.
We can do it for the last
I
4
don't know how
hours.
long I could keep it up.
I mean, we can always test it.
We could.
Come on, it'll be fun.
Testing is better than nothing. I'm contributing
Oh.
as much as I
And I'm gonna reach over. Hey, Aurora,
can.
can I have the book I let you borrow last night?
I don't know where it is.
You lost my book?
I gotta find it. Hold on.
There are like 5 bags of shit.
You hear rummaging.
As y'all are walking, just
Literally get a book. You could be. I mean, we could be a book club.
I'm gonna ask for a group persuasion check.
Woo!
So everybody roll me a persuasion check.
Everybody.
Everybody roll
Uh,
persuasion.
No, not including Kaylinn.
Okay.
So everybody but Kaylinn.
Okay.
Because at this point, he's like,
Woo! It's at least okay.
he's gauging his trust with y'all.
I'll take it.
Oh, yeah, damn, Aurora.
I would take one.
I mean, I'm down for it.
Persuasion.
So, yes, we'll start with Tomay.
14.
Aurora,
I'm figuring it out.
Thunder skills.
And then look for P's. And then persuasion. Plus 2.
Yeah. 17.
17. Robert,
14.
Belwin,
15.
Zem,
9.
Leviathan, 16.
Ooh.
In the teens.
Most of us in the teams.
Pretty good average.
I don't have good persuasion.
I have 0 persuasion.
I have a plus 4.
I have 0.
I have +1.
You're okay with it.
Yeah.
Let's see how long it goes. And the sparkles get brighter, and there's a lot more of them. Your eyes begin to glow a little bit. And you watch her posture change ever so slightly.
Of course.
So, book club while you walk.
What kind of book is it if it's got no cover on? Like, and he opens it up. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
While we read, yeah, sure. This way. And he just starts like leading and then starts reading and like is walking and reading.
Yeah. I mean, we did come in here to give you your sea legs, more or less. So, might as well.
Yeah? Okay, this is difficult to do. I'll read it another time.
Sure.
It's like,
Something fun to do while you're out. You're home, for goodness sakes.
you ever walked into your own home and not felt at home?
Eh,
Yeah,
I don't-
actually,
I don't
yes.
have one.
I can relate to that.
I can't, unfortunately.
I don't
sorry.
have one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I can
I'm smiling.
relate to that too.
Yeah.
So I get it.
And
Well,
he
at least
just,
you have-
he pets Leviathan a little bit.
Well, at least you have 2 other people
Poor
that
boy.
you can relate to.
Yeah?
I'm a disgrace in my home.
I forget the horns are there. I can feel things. This is so
Yeah.
bizarre.
I'd say it would be after not, having a physical form for a while.
How does it feel having a
Fuck
stomach?
your friend.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
Fuck your friend.
He is an asshole.
I'm still curious as to this friend, but I don't want more questions if it puts me on a death list.
Travis Jr.?
I don't think I'm at liberty to give anything away.
Just don't say what he is.
He's an asshole.
He's an asshole.
Got it, met plenty of those.
Well, his name is Travis, of course.
Dubbed by you.
Leviathan, I'm gonna be honest with you. His real name is not Travis.
Can you give his name?
I mean, I wasn't able to grab it while I was in there. He kept me out pretty sturdily.
Yeah, he's good at that. My current resident is not very friendly. DM, as an input, should I give name of my boy?
That's your choice.
Fuck!
Nothing in your contract was ever stated that you couldn't.
I'm not breaking the rules. Okay, just so
because when you call him Travis, he gets a little angry and my finger go throbby throb. So just for convenience, if you ever want to, reference towards the resident in my head, his name is Amate.
Oh, hi for that.
Amate. It is A-M-A-T-E. Amate.
Monte. Got it. That's a very interesting name.
It is a very
These
interesting.
you swear they're not Fae?
I swear
That's not a Fey name.
I
It's just intriguing.
Well,
It's very different.
don't you think
That's
if
fair.
she was Fey, she would sparkle or twigs?
No.
She's definitely not Fey.
What?
Yeah,
Whatever's
definitely
inside.
not.
Whatever's inside. But
No. Whatever's inside caused this, and I take off my glove and hold up my pinky.
That's
On-
new.
On the
No, you've seen it before when we were in the cave, and I went. Oh.
yeah, on
I didn't
the
catch it. My perception was low on that. I
on
didn't
the reddish flesh of Zem's hand, a bone white finger of what looks like bone, like the flesh and bone and no muscle or anything.
This is SCP fucking whatever, the one that you look at it kills you.
It kind of looks akin. With, instead of the last section of bone, there is a protruding needle-like nail.
bone?
What is that?
It is a gift from my resident, and I put my glove back on.
Is that your bone?
It's mine now.
Like your pinky bone?
It's mine now.
So it wasn't like that before.
Before I met my resident, no.
What you trying to do here?
I'm trying to imitate what I think happened. Was just slice off pinky and how the pinky became. Went on.
So are you
he's trying to put
experimenting?
No, I'm not doing
Okay.
it. No, I'm just motioning.
He's going through the thinking process, the same thing you process Tomay is, but his is very visual versus just in the head.
I'm just watching Leviathan. I'm like, oh, we're playing charades. Pinky promise. Pinky swear. Pinky murder mystery. Pinky murder mystery.
So did you? I think what he's trying to get at is kind of where I am. Did you have to like chop off your own to get your friend's gift, or was it just like was yours turned into?
Technically, yes. I lost my original pinky. It is gone. Well, it's not gone.
Can you at least tell us the story of how you lost your original?
Here, I'm gonna try to say it in broad strokes. Organization I work for, they said, hey, partner with one of our residents we have here, and you can attain more power within our organization. I said yes, and met my resident, and as a sign of his residency, he decided to take my pinky, and I took his. It's a little cute pinky promise.
So you took your residence pinky. So are they an actual are they an actual thing, or are they kind of like a Reggie, not like have a physical form?
No, they're an actual thing. They have a physical form.
Oh, interesting.
But
So
we kind
that's
of
different.
co-conscious thing. He is somewhere else,
Right.
but he is in my head, and I am in
He's
his.
able. Is he in the Feywild with us then?
No.
So how is he able to communicate in
Make-
your head through
Um,
planes?
I'm guessing a bond of some sort.
a
Fuck if I know.
Arcana or religion check.
Okay.
I want to understand the bond because I was just like, we're on different planes of existence. If he's an actual thing, but
Make an Arcana or a religion check.
awesome.
Physics. Arcana.
All right. Wait for his roll.
Ooh, I love it. Fucking 27.
You're both familiar with encountering individuals who, unlike you, Tomay, have studied magic, or you, Leviathan, who experimented with magic. Other individuals, not unlike holy people, who make deals with entities to attain power. It's a thing you're not unfamiliar with. You had encountered a couple at West Hall University of entities who worked with powerful fae or even angels. Leviathan, you'd be familiar with a couple individuals who worked under the Betrayer gods that got their power from them in that similar manner. But to both of y'all's knowledge, you've never seen something that ties them to
So is it kind
the
of
pact.
is it kind of like paladins how they take an oath? I'm understanding player perspective.
Yeah, player's perspective, you're familiar with warlocks.
Okay.
But warlocks don't generally, like, bear a big mark on themselves
Yeah.
of their pact. It's more of a, there was an agreement at some point.
Yeah. Okay. That's enough for me as a player then.
You know what? Makes sense.
So, yes, that is about all I can tell you. If you deduce something, I didn't tell you that. So I think we're in the clear there.
The only thing that I'm deducing is how the connection's working, and I mean, it kind of makes sense a little bit.
Key. Door. Unlock the door.
What door are we unlocking?
This is a violent game of charades.
Why are you being so violent?
Fight. Do you want to fight my resident? Oh. I mean, I can happily oblige.
I'm gonna catch up to a Retchie walking.
When we're on
Yeah.
Feywild.
Just catch up.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
And he's walking, he's just hanging out, enjoying himself, looking around at everything. And you see he stops and, like, stares at some flowers as y'all are walking past and, like, kind of sidesteps to try and keep with the group as he's just staring at them. And then turns back and walks.
So, those flowers catch your interest?
They're pretty. I mean,
Well, everything here is kind of that way. I've stopped looking after the first day.
I don't know. That hag was pretty ugly.
After
Well-
she turned. At first, she wasn't bad.
beauty is also subjective.
You know, you're right. Were you attracted to... Did you like the hag?
You haven't been around long enough.
No.
Got it. And you hear, while you're just backseating your own body right now, have you told them about the statues
No, I haven't.
when you visited my grove?
No, I did not tell them.
Okay, so,
Oh, okay. Story time.
I kind of, my memory's really fuzzy, but I kind of get my power from the concept of beauty, as well as memory. Oh, my brain, okay.
How... wait.
There's something else, too.
Okay.
So you just said you get your beauty
Power from the concept of,
of beauty.
Okay, so
yeah.
do you get power from, like, beautiful people when you see beautiful things?
No, the concept, not the
Yeah,
actual,
the-
like,
Okay,
it's not a physical thing.
yes.
Then how do you get power?
How do you get power?
From a physical being.
I'm gonna just pull from like my own like fingertips, just magical.
Manipulate the weave
Yeah, just like
ever
that.
so slightly. Yeah, where does he get power?
From a higher power on
I'm guessing.
He was born with it.
Oh, maybe it's Maybelline. Anyways.
Who's Maybelline?
He was born with it.
Okay.
And you see he like stops for a second and yeah.
Okay.
Right. Anyways. Well. Away from that. But just how's it feel? I know you haven't had a physical form in a while, but I mean,
It's sensation is a thing.
very much so.
Oh, I have a headache. But this isn't my head.
You should probably maybe switch back. Well, if you want to keep going, sure, yeah.
Well, we've only got another couple hours here.
It's up to you. Consent is key.
How about?
It should be fine. It should be fine. We should be fine.
Well, how about this?
It's not like pounding, it's just there.
DM, we only have like another hour, 2 hours.
About an hour.
About an hour before bedtime. So I'm gonna trim up and just. Well, I mean, we only got an hour before it's bedtime, so why don't we go ahead and find a spot to set up shop and get you the sensation of actually being in the dome?
Sure.
Give you some of that.
Wait,
I can make the weather inside it.
that's the thing I can't see out of. I can't see out of that.
Wait, what?
I can't see out of that. Why can't I see out of that?
It's a physical see out of. Magic can't come in or out.
Fuck. Okay.
So the way you see is like you are just a magical essence.
He pulls the bow out ever so slightly and puts it back. That's how I see. That.
Through the bow.
Yeah.
Interesting. I didn't know bows could see.
I don't see with eyes.
Uh-huh.
I see with every other sense.
You see, everything about you is very
kind of like a
abstract, and
blind
I am
person.
very.
Close your eyes.
Okay.
Like a blanket.
Do you see anything?
No.
Okay, stop trying to look through your eyes. Look through your ears. Look through your smell. Look through the feeling of the wind.
Yeah.
Make a perception check with disadvantage.
Use your senses. I do that all the time. So I don't have shoes on.
Alright, off.
Who's off?
Not
Sorry,
that.
okay,
That
above
is
table. Okay, top.
an 11.
11. You take a moment and you try your best to imagine what he's talking about. You hear the leaves around you. You can feel the wind. And you start to smell different floral and earth scents. And you kind of get this very faint image of your immediate surroundings in your head. And then it's gone.
Can I get really overconfident while I do this? I'm like, oh, I get it now, and just go full stride and run into a tree.
You know what? Roll a d4, and that'll tell me which direction you go running in.
Uh-oh, because you're on the coast of the cliff.
Ooh. Y'all have been following the Glass Seas coastline.
It's okay, I have Featherfall.
I have flag ready.
Yeah?
Okay.
If nothing happens, you will...
Spin the spell.
Yep.
Yeah.
4.
4. So, oh, I see now. Eyes still closed, just turns around and starts running the opposite direction where y'all are walking.
Wrong way.
No, I get the concept. I understand.
As he say, you hear the wrong way, it is getting further away from you.
I go, and I understand. Oh, fuck, you're right. I come walking back and I'm like, I didn't get it fully, but I got an
That's how I see.
All right. Well, I'm gonna set up the dome.
Sure.
I'm gonna try and do it.
Set up over here. I'm gonna go gather some stuff because you said it's not able to be seen through, but we were very visible to that hag.
It's an opaque outside. You'll see whenever you come back.
I'm gonna grab some stuff to like camouflage it.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
You'll see whenever you come back.
Okay.
You'll be able to pass through.
Okay, on me.
Okay.
And he starts, not like Kaylinn's normal, heading off to do something. He starts like skipping into the forest a little
I
bit.
just skip with him.
Yeah, he skips in, and eventually you two collect enough like loose foliage from on the thicket floor here, and return to a dome.
Yay. And temperature inside is of the Menagerie Coast.
Okay.
Menagerie Coast weather. And the lighting inside is set to that evening tone.
Yeah. So you and Arechi arrive, and Arechi, yeah, we could work with this. Can he hear me?
Yeah, I believe so.
Can you hear me? And he's like looking at the dome.
Yeah. No response. No sound can come in or out. Oh wait, no, that's a lie.
Sound can go in.
Yeah, that's a lie. Yeah, so
So you hear him.
I just stick my head up.
Yes, but you can't hear us inside.
Okay. Can you change the color? This slate gray is kind of sticking out against the wood tones here.
You want to match the wood tones like perfectly, or should I go a shade lighter, shade darker?
Maybe stick with the darker green. I can make that work.
All right, gonna walk up to top right cornerstone, just shift it ever so slightly, and
You see the outside of the dome shift color.
It's gonna go to that darker green.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I can work with that. Help me spread these around over here.
Okay.
And the two of you start spreading this loose foliage around. Those of you on the inside see a just like very, very loose mesh of branches and leaves that are sitting over now. Not totally obscuring your vision, but adding a level of difficulty to seeing out of it too well. But from the outside, this looks like a rock with a bunch of foliage on it.
Good job. Go for a high five.
I think they're done.
Oh, here.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was nice. I like that. Oh fuck! I didn't think about us getting in.
Stick my head up, you just walk in.
You stick your head out and like push a piece of the foliage off, and okay, yeah.
You gotta remember, you have at least 3 that like the smoke, and they have to stick their head outside the dome for smoking. So is there any way we can put like a window on one side?
Yeah, I was gonna do that. And he walks over and like starts shifting some of it around to create this little like archway on it. That shouldn't look too unnatural.
Is it big enough for me?
Yeah, it's decent sized enough that like any of you could walk standing through without brushing the foliage.
Okay, I'll go through.
Yeah. And he steps in and okay.
What do you think of the weather?
I'm intrigued. I will say that.
This is the weather that Kaylinn found you in. This is more or less the Menagerie Coast kind of weather.
Huh. Kaylinn,
Yeah.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
What?
Oh.
Oh no.
Ooh.
6.
6. Arechi goes, feels really nice. And Kaylinn, you're back in control. The sparkles just disappear.
Oh, did we lose Reggie?
You have a pounding headache. he was not letting on as much as it was. It is bad.
Oh.
Oh, did we lose a Reggie?
Yes.
Darn it, we didn't get to have our book club.
Oh. We can still read it together if
Are you okay?
You look pale.
yes.
Here, why don't you sit down for a moment?
It's probably a good
You should
idea.
try and cast Cure Wounds.
Probably.
I
Maybe.
think Rechi's not used to headaches.
I don't think so either, but
I don't know, but
Damn, he has a high pain tolerance for a fragmented abstract being.
and yeah, it's about that's weird. This whole concept is intriguing.
I got a 1 again.
plus.
Can I do my thingy?
But your inspiration,
Yeah.
your inspiration's for a D20 roll.
That's +2, so 3.
So yeah, you do get the +2 from, you get the modifier on top of it.
So
Wait,
you
wait.
rolled a 1 plus 2,
Yeah.
so you get 3.
Yeah,
What about
Okay.
the player advantage roll? She didn't use hers.
That's still for a D20.
yeah, it's
Damn
still a
it.
D20
It's
roll.
I tried. I'm sorry. I tried.
That's what I was asking.
Oh, well, you have.
Well, you have both. You have the inspiration.
and the player.
Advantage.
Because party,
I was
everyone had
checking.
an advantage.
Yeah.
I was checking.
I'm the only one that's used
But-
mine.
You let the cure wound set in, and it does subside a little bit, but this isn't really a wound on your like physical self. This is, he was out for a long time, and he was kind of convinced that a slight headache shouldn't be any concern, and he doesn't have a true concept of pain right now.
Yeah.
So it's you can sleep it off, but right now it hurts.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Minor Illusion.
Okay, what you conjuring?
Gem.
It occupies a 5 foot by 5 foot space, I believe.
It's gonna get crowded in here.
So, do you want to describe how you cast the spell, and I'll describe what they see?
Sure. I'm just gonna wait. Minor Illusion is a
Is it verbal, somatic,
S and M.
So somatic and material.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
hands and stuff.
So I'm just gonna be like, here, fucking. Well, my arcane magic is just revealing it as I go down.
Okay. You watch Leviathan wave his arm down, and like from the pinky as he's waving down, the humanoid shape begins to come into form.
What?
What's the material?
What are the materials on it?
Yeah, what's the
Advantage.
material?
Look.
Like,
No, look.
It says on
There's
there.
actual material.
piece.
Okay, so I imagine
Okay,
you just
so
have
yeah,
it in
okay.
your hand.
I was about to say.
Yeah,
Like in between the fingers.
right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Easy.
But as he drags his hand down, you first see cat-like ears, with an orange fur coloration as it comes down, a tiger-like face, a large muscular torso, wearing leather armor, scars covering him. You do not see a weapon strapped to this figure, but you do see long, sharp claws coming from the tips of the fingers. You see before you the hybrid form of a were-tiger.
This is Gem.
I don't believe that. Where? Okay, 2 questions.
Intelligence check.
Where is this friend Jim? And can I wrestle with him?
I mean, he's been here this whole time.
And it starts
16.
Well, hello,
16?
Jim.
pretty good.
He says it's nice to meet y'all.
Rip out.
Would Jim
page.
like to wrestle?
No.
Damn. Consent is key. It's fine.
And he's just looking at you, looking back at everyone.
I wave. I'm like,
Obolus transfer.
no, this is Jim.
Where are you
Well,
Can't you cast some good thoughts? No, I need to.
I could.
Because it's in my head.
I can still cast it on someone.
Yeah.
Look at him, not me. He's the one talking to you.
Here, because I never believed you for a second.
Okay.
There, now you can prove it to everybody.
Yeah. So I believe it's a single strand of thought.
No, I gave him the moment capture of Jim.
Oh yeah, no, he gave you an image.
Oh.
I gave you a picture of.
You and Jim standing, sitting side by side.
Hey, Jim, look at this. It's us. I could have. Yeah. I mean, it's the best they could do.
Inco thoughts. Just side of his head.
You see a text string come across that just says, "Am I that scarred? Oh.
Yes, it's very attractive. Jim.
Subtitles.
It's very attractive.
How long does that last? Or is
8
it
hours.
8 hours? Cool. So there's subtitles.
I can just, and it can just come out his ear and just
Yeah.
continue to be. It would come out his right ear and then just pan across. I'm gonna form it in a way that it comes out of his right ear and pans in front of him.
Yeah. So
Stops every
do you want to
sentence.
run through conversation with Jim in the party?
Hey. Anything you want to ask? Ask
What
me.
does Jim do for you? We have one that's a Fey that takes over body and does other cool things. We have one that we don't know much about.
He's an asshole.
Asshole.
He's been with us this whole time.
What does he do?
What's he do?
He just talks to me.
Oh, so you
All
have
you
friends.
do, all he does is converse.
Yeah, he just talks to me. We used to be the gladiator pit together.
Oh,
and then one day he was just gone, and then he reappeared.
What do you guys say? Like, what do you guys talk about?
He has subtitles, so
Yeah.
whatever he's saying right now is appearing.
What do you guys talk
And then he's gonna say, we talk about just life and his traumatic experience with things. And she's like looking at you, but away.
How long does he last?
1 minute, so he has like a few
Yeah.
more seconds left.
Oh.
Oh, so you're his therapist.
No.
Oh.
Once it drops, there's nothing to encode.
No, the encode thoughts is still doing its thing. Just the image of him drops.
Oh.
So we just see words.
So yeah, eventually you watch Jim like disappear, but the thoughts are still appearing in the same space.
So can you see his physical form?
What do you mean? You can't see him?
No. Once your illusion dropped, I can't see. He's invisible to the rest of us.
And I'm gonna get my unseen servant,
Okay.
and I want to encode thoughts on them as well, and just have him and Jim converse. And I'm gonna tell it to make a theatrical scene for entertainment with Jim. Just like play a show for
Oh,
us.
but Jim doesn't know.
But they're gonna talk about it now.
What? No, what?
So
This
the
is the
Yeah, this is
conversation.
just above table.
This is above table.
the encode thought says, "Of course, sir," and then that's it, and just picks up a couple rocks off the ground again and starts moving them around.
Gives us the-
Yes.
You see the other encode thoughts.
Yes, sir.
Go talk to those and create a show for a few minutes.
Jim's gonna just iPodly decline.
Well, you don't know it yet.
He's transmitting this to the unseen server.
Transmit.
I thought this was out loud.
No, this is like a command for a
The
familiar.
most you see is Tomay like.
So the rocks float over towards this text in the air. Would you like to see a show appears like right next to the text?
No.
In my
And
head,
the rocks shift back over.
I was trying to get him and Jim to do a show for entertainment together. Just create a like joke, like improv.
Yeah, but gym isn't entertainment.
No, gym is entertainment. But
That's what I'm saying.
harmless.
If he tells stories, I mean, the unseen servant can fight Jim.
You
Not
see
that
the
it would do
rocks.
anything.
You see the rocks move over and like move into the space.
No.
Well, I don't think we need entertainment tonight. Thank you, unseen servant.
The rocks are just floating next to you.
Say something back. Like, this one was talking to you.
You're welcome, madam. Comes across.
Oh, man.
Very.
Would you like to wrestle? I'm so down bad.
Are you dropping the spell or are you making him suffer?
I'm so down bad.
As soon as she says that comment, just
The rocks fall.
You're not wrestling with my unseen servant.
Why
You
not?
probably wouldn't want to. Bestiality.
As Leviathan's staring at Zim, Jim's words are just, I'm dead, I can't do anything. But Leviathan doesn't see that.
Ooh.
Your
Yeah,
friend.
you all see the text above Leviathan's head. Like, so purposefully so that he can't see it, says, I'm dead, so I can't do anything.
So, Jim just told a really short story. How'd that happen? Look at me, Leviathan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm interested in this story too. Close my book real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, the encode thoughts like disappeared and started putting up, it's a story about, and as you pull them away, all you see is it's a story about.
Huh?
Just stay there on Zone.
Yeah. Just look at me. Just look at me. Just look at me.
You're sneaking up a little bit, just, okay.
Oh, handsome. Handsome.
Just...
What is Jim saying during all this?
That he went to go fight for his last match to be free, and he's just describing the match and everything, and then it was just darkness, dead. He got killed. Leviathan didn't know. And he just popped up in Leviathan's head.
Damn.
I'm just gonna tell me this. I mean, good effort.
Yeah. Your friend is very brave.
Yeah.
Jim, you're
Trying
very
not to give
brave.
too much of the story away.
Yeah. It's a story about how you guys met. He was telling us, and he said
Well, when you saw this, right?
he didn't want you to see it because he's nervous about his feelings.
Okay.
Well, when you saw that, right?
Yeah.
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 Good.
Good job.
Gonna
Good
take
job.
time.
Thank you for
Just gonna
thinking
open my
of me.
book back and start working on my new spell again.
It lasts for 8 hours.
That's what I can get.
So,
working on my spell. I would
Yeah.
drop it so I can have
Okay.
concentration.
fair enough.
Hi, Jim.
So with that, I take it everyone's doing the normal routine of,
Read, go see.
a little bit of watch, a little bit of sleep.
Mm-hmm.
3 of you make perception checks for me.
I can. I'm already
Got it.
making a different check for my
I'll do
work
one.
on spell.
But
got-
one.
Got the high perception.
Yeah.
What about
That
Robert? Is
is-
Robert still here?
Yeah.
Robert, just feed
We'll see.
Oh, we
But so who's doing perception here?
me.
Me.
Kaylinn.
So Leviathan, Kaylinn, and Belwin, go ahead and roll your perception checks. Kaylinn, yours will be at disadvantage.
We should have done more rock show.
Alright. Whenever you are
Because-
ready,
If
Dungeon
you're-
Master Overlord. I got a.
Don't tell me it was a 20 then a 1.
No.
Okay.
It was an 18 and then a 9.
For a total of?
That's not bad. 15.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
For
You also could have-
disadvantage?
Yeah,
Yeah,
for disadvantage.
that's
That's
fair.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
I
have
could
inspiration,
use
you
my
could use it.
thing.
You have inspiration, you can
And you
use
have
it.
advantage.
She has to call that before the roll, but
Yeah.
you can use your inspiration to re-roll it again. But you have to take the new roll.
Yeah,
You know, I'll just
I would
leave
leave
it
it.
with
Yeah,
Not worth
Okay.
it.
personally.
Not worth it.
Mine was a 19 plus 6.
So 25.
Buddy
Belwin,
boy.
I got a 16.
16.
7 plus 9.
Yeah. So watch goes by, uneventful. So far, your journey through the Feywild here has been, for the most part, easy.
Surprisingly.
You are all able to take a long rest
Sweet.
and prepare yourselves for the next day, and that's where we're gonna go ahead and end.
Oh, I don't get to roll for my.
Oh yeah, go ahead and roll. Yeah, go and roll for your spell stuff. I'm so sorry.
What check again?
This is Arcana.
Arcana. 16.
16, and this spell was the
Magic missile ice knife.
Magic Missile Ice Knife.
Magic ice knife.
Yeah. You start workshopping theoretical failures because theoretically this should succeed. Let's start figuring out what any theoretical failures might get in the way. And you start workshopping them. You realize there's probably a little more than you had bargained for when you get to the point where you realize it's probably time to go ahead and call it for the night. But you have made more progress on it. Yeah. So yeah, with that,
You bitch.
with that, we're gonna go ahead and close out the session here. Everyone's favorite part, favorite least favorite.
Yay, everyone! I love that the
Oh.
AI is broke.
Yeah, the AI is brokey.
AI is broke.
AI is brokey.
But it's okay.
I'm gonna fix it on the fly, but like we started doing because we have an order now. Savannah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Happy birthday!
Yeah, happy birthday to
Happy
you
birthday!
too. It is their two's birthday.
Yes.
Now.
Happy birthday!
We have the same
We can't sing the song because it's copyrighted.
Yes, it is.
You look like a monkey and you smell like a goblin too.
Yeah.
Yay! Cha
Happy
cha
birthday,
cha.
happy
Anyways,
birthday, happy
I mean,
birthday.
we can sing
Yeah.
that alphabet one.
Bottom.
No.
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 Nah. Don't risk it. Don't risk
No.
it. Anyways, probably my favorite is how we, even though it was like high intensity and like everyone was talking over each other, I think my favorite part was how we worked together to somehow swing not getting in a combat with a hag and dying. So loved that we swung that. Least favorite. What's my least favorite? I can't think of one, honestly. I can't think of one.
Yeah, that's what you get for texting the group chat.
Well, you're supposed to be on Do Not Disturb. That's not my fault.
They are on Do Not Disturb.
Well, then you have your settings messed up.
Anyways,
Anyways, I don't think I have a least favorite, but my favorite was escaping a hag encounter alive.
There it is.
in all honesty, that was the best case scenario that
Yeah.
just happened.
Yeah,
so,
I know that.
Well, it could have been a little better if Kaylinn specified reasons.
Hags worked out.
Hags are bitches.
Like,
Annis hags are very, very particular. Had she swung her words a little differently, it could have resulted in a little bit more of a net positive. But this was the most likely positive outcome
Yeah.
that could have
not getting in
happened.
combat, not dying, she gets her ring, we all leave alive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And now we have stories.
No, I'm moving it.
yeah.
Why?
Fuck those quicklings, huh?
Yeah, so that was my favorite, least favorite. I don't think I have any. Okay.
Fair enough. Danny, other birthday girl.
Ooh.
Happy birthday.
Yay.
yeah.
Favorite, definitely not dying by a hag. And
Least favorite?
yeah, I'm thinking. Sorry. I don't know. I don't think I have one.
That's 2 for 2. I'm on a roll right now.
I also had cake, so that was a positive.
Hell yeah.
That
Hell yeah.
Savannah made.
Let's
It
go.
was-
You're gonna lose your positive, especially when you get to me.
Oh, that's okay.
I do have a least favorite.
Alex.
Favorite, getting to be able to prototype a new invention.
Ooh.
Least favorite, probably not having everyone here, actually.
Like,
Like
here.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Having to
fair.
Last minute.
Okay,
took
you
one
returned,
of
I
my
gotta
least
fix it.
favorites.
Talking about like last minute stuff.
Sorry, Connor, I'm getting you here. I haven't adjusted this one for the 2 cameras.
Hold up. Technical difficulties.
You're good. Did
Anyways,
you say your favorite and least favorite, Leviathan?
yeah.
Yeah, least favorite was everyone
Yeah.
not here. Stuff like that.
Fair enough. Yeah, y'all are all staring at it. It's giving me performance anxiety.
Sorry.
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 reference.
Who next? Kaden?
It would
Yeah.
technically be the AI, yeah.
Yeah, Kaden.
Yeah,
So,
Caden's
favorite,
turn.
I don't know. I liked how we all worked together this session. And then least favorite is
Oh.
I know like
Oh!
oh
I messed up. It's okay. Y'all continue.
Anyways,
yeah. This is very nitpicky. I don't know. I just kind of felt like more in the background in this session, even more than usual. I don't know if that's just being online or everything that's going on. I don't know. Just like it's not like an issue, but like just like I felt like I was like, oh yeah, I'm Belwin's here. Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
Can't It's not an issue at all. Like I just kind of felt like I was on the caboose the entire time.
Yeah.
No worries
Well-
at all.
Hopefully next week it might be a different story.
Oh, absolutely. It was still a very good session overall. I liked all the encounters. And then also I was very props to the hag encounter too.
That one was I mean I've got a table over here. That one was a intricate rolling process to get to.
Yeah.
that had my blood running.
I can't see if I've got
You're good.
Yeah,
Grace
you're
is
good.
in there. Grace is
Everyone's-
in there.
everyone's
yeah,
should-
we're
cool.
Yeah.
fine. You don't gotta touch it. Don't touch it more, DM. Leave it.
On the fly editing.
Alright.
On the fly
Right.
editing.
Yeah. Gavin.
So favorite would definitely have to be a little more RP, especially with like Arechi coming out, like
Mhm.
having that moment to get more like insight and just fun there, and then especially with Zem and the Smit,
The smutty book.
the Schmitty bit. I just like the RP and everything, but that also ties into my least favorite. That the RP, not everybody jumped in on,
Right.
except for Leviathan jumped in on it at one point with the whole holding
Right,
shadow and
right.
yawning at our conversation. I was kind of hoping everyone had an
Might bounce
opportunity
around, yeah.
to bounce around there, but both like a lot of the other players just kind of just let it happen, and I was like, come on, guys.
Right.
So that would have to be least favorite. Is just not everybody got a chance to partake in the role play,
That's fair.
and Connor not being here, and lots of Kaylinn
Right.
being in our AI unit.
Not having our blasting boys here with us
in person.
In person.
in person.
Hopefully, cross my fingers next week we can have me in person.
Right.
Cross the fingers. We're gonna spend this week figuring that shit out.
Right. We'll see. But hi Boba.
The gods have spoken.
The deity has come to join us.
The deities join us. Let's go.
He has come to give his good graces. He's coming around the table now. Yeah, Grace. Favorite, least favorite.
Sleeping.
Grace.
Grace.
Gracie.
Grace.
What?
Favorites, least favorite.
You're okay. You're okay.
You're
Good.
It's late.
It's late. Favorite, least favorite.
The fact that I made it through the session. Woo!
He has blessed me.
Woo!
You have plus.
It is Gilly.
Oh my god.
Gilly.
Oh, he is the DM now.
He is the
He is the
DM.
DM now.
Oh,
He's the DM.
oh, okay.
Oh, he's
Hi, Jenny.
blessed us with his presence.
Oh yeah, he's all over Mom, and now all
There
over
it is.
Auntie Tab.
Oh, okay. I'll pet you.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
I don't want to finish.
Fair enough.
Coner.
Conair, you want to go ahead and close out the players? Favorite, least favorite?
I mean, it was pretty similar to Caden's, really. Also, I just kind of passed out there for the last, like, 30, 40
Yeah,
minutes.
no.
Yeah, I saw your message about that. Well, it did end up running a little longer. We started
Yeah.
a little
It
later.
started late and ran a little bit late, so I get it.
Right, and it's a lot of travel, and travel, for this party at least, can be boring sometimes.
Yeah.
So, but y'all are a lot closer than y'all were before.
Real.
So, the next leg of your journey
Let's see, do that.
could be the last. Who knows?
Crossing
Get
fingers.
us done.
Could be.
Get us done with the Feywild.
We'll see.
So much travel.
My favorite was, this was, for it being a travel session, it was still a little more entertaining than some of the other travel sessions we've
Right.
had.
Yeah.
Like, there was still a lot more going on. There was never really a dull moment.
Mhm.
I think your environment also helped a lot with that.
Yeah.
We had
But
chaos today.
oh, there was absolute chaos, and you know what? I'm fucking here for it, man. I love it.
We're all here for it.
Least favorite, not having the boys here in person.
The boom boom boys.
The sleepiness that has set in upon the table.
The last hour.
The last hour. It's always the last hour and a half that, like,
And it doesn't matter when that last hour is. It just hits us all.
Yep.
Always.
It does. Always does.
but no, overall, I consider it a pretty good session. Did you roll Jackson beforehand?
No, actually, we didn't. This is the one session we have not rolled Jackson.
So this
How
one was
dare
pure
you.
chaos. We had no guideline, no idea.
Yeah, and it showed. It showed.
Another favorite I forgot was meeting Jim.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everyone finally got to know
Yes.
who Jim was.
Yeah.
Jim was interesting. Y'all all got a little bit of a
I encoded a ghost's thoughts.
yeah. You all got a little bit of a insight into Leviathan a little bit more.
Yeah, he had a friend.
Crazy.
Yeah. Curious to see what comes about with that. I'm also curious to talk about that come Wednesday.
Wednesday, 6 p.m.
recap.
Central Standard Time. We do recap of what we just did. So join us.
Yes,
We would love to see you there.
it's just as chaotic. If not more so, because we're not trying to pitch a narrative across.
Yeah, we're just talking
We're
about
just
it.
talking about it,
Yeah.
breaking down details, getting into the nitty gritty. We answer chats, questions. It's a good time. So be here
It's a
Wednesday
fun
at
time.
6 p.m. Central Standard Time.
You.
But yeah, I think that's it for us, y'all.
That is.
I believe
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
We love you all very much. Thank you all for being here with us.
So true.
Stay happy, stay hydrated.
Hydrated.
Don't forget to smile.
Yep.
We'll see y'all next time.
Be safe.
Bye.
Fuck that. Goodbye.
This whole damn place is about to blow. Look around, what do you see? I see the wolves at bay coming after